Ops 28.1 point.
And
Flight sim
then
online
once
stream
I
dash team
get
talk. Flight sim online stream dash team talk 5.
everything done here,
Ops
we'll
star
get
untitled
back
dash
in
note. Lockheed Martin
the...
registered pre-R3 deregistered V5. Lockheed Martin red.
Alright, we got everything good there, so let's go ahead. So we're going to be doing a flight from Austin, Texas up to Detroit in the 7-4. And we've already got our cargo, get all that done. So I'm going to...
Flight folder view list. Ops Studio 9 of 67. Flight sim online stream. Flight sim online stream. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin. Total fuel colon 40,350.7.
Alright, we'll look at that in a minute.
Folder view list. Ops FS tram scenery. FS airline. Fly Central 20 of 60. FS reader 3. Flight simulator first officer. Next 48 of 6. FSDT. FS dash air. FSD. Flight simulator first officer. Prop 3 of 67. Wait cursor. Context. Open file. Run as administrator. Folder view list. Flight simulator first officer. Prop 3 of 67. App start cursor. More form 1. Connect button. Connected. Form 1.
Okay. Now,
voice button. Connected button.
that's
Voice button. Auto button.
so
Start
let's
after
go to
start.
prep.
Taxi C8 before the C8. Pre-FL. Pre-FLT. Before start. Before start. Pref button. Config. Pref button. Pressed.
Get that done real
Briefing. Next
quick.
button. Dash. Sit combo. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected full. Combo on. Combo on. Combo.
On.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. CP set open. Edit select. Edit select. Import. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 36R. 17.
So 36
7,
right.
35. 35R. 35R.
Well, it's going to be 36, 35 right, because it's, what, 30, yeah.
ICO edit red only selected cost. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 38,000.
Austin,
Alt edit
Texas,
selected
flight
0.
levels with 380,
Star combo box
38,000.
collapsed. Edit selected yes. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected hills. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 0. 20, 20, 25, 30.
Set it to 30 for our flaps, because it's full flaps for the 7-4.
Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 3. Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 2. Edit selected 0. Download WX button. Pressed.
Download
Cargo FLT.
WX.
Combo box collapsed. Edit selected 22R.
And then we
0,
landed
3,
at
0,
22
0,
right.
0, 4, 0, 0, 21, 21, 22, 22R. Set hills. Check. Edit red. ICO edit. X button. Pressed. Pref button.
Alright, that is done.
Flight sim online stream dash team talk 5 classic V 5.6 Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered V5. Peyton left channel to hangout. Peyton join channel. Flight sim online stream dash ops 28.1 point star untitled dash note Lockheed Martin registered pre form 1 row 1 column 2. Flight sim online stream dash team talk 5 ops 28.1 point star untitled dash notepad Lockheed Martin registered pre form 1 row 1 column 2. Flight sim online stream dash team talk 5 classic V 5 point
Hold on
flight sim
one second. I'm
online
going to
stream
do
dash
something
flight
to
sim
get
on
me better.
online stream. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered.
Alright, guys, I disconnected from the stream from
Lockheed
not the
Martin registered
stream, but
pre-R3
the
deregistered
server
V5
for a
form 1 row 1
minute.
column 2.
While I do this, and
Ops
then I'll come back and
28.1.2
we'll
left
stream
parent
once
star
I
untitled
get
dash
it.
notepad row 1 Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered.
Once I get
Lockheed Martin
everything
registered
done here,
pre-R3
I don't
deregistered.
want to... That way I'm not dealing with any kind of lag or anything
Mr.
like
P5.
that. Make the flight as smooth as possible.
Folder view list.
But then I'll be back up there, so you guys stick around. Don't go nowhere. You can listen to here for now. And then once I'm up at cruise altitude, I'll come back up to the server. I'm pretty sure... Okay.
Explorer.
So I'm pretty sure it's already got the
Lockheed
flight
Martin
plan
registered
downloaded.
pre-R3 deregistered
So we're
V5.
going to hope that's what is going on here.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered. Ops 28.1.2 left parent 64 dash bit Windows right parent start virtual start recording checkbox not checked. Stop streaming checkbox checked. Form 1 pref button.
Let's hide that.
Taskbar. Pref button. Config button. Folder view restream recycle real weather 11 of 67. App start cursor.
Load real
Wait
weather.
cursor. Normal cursor.
Definitely need that.
F3 WX V3 64 bit standard edition window. Clear WX. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered V5. Lockheed Martin registered. F3 WX V3 F3 WX V3 64 bit.
Oh, come on.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered. Form 1 row 1 column 2 form 1 star untitled Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3 deregistered
Alright,
V5
there
row
we
1
go.
column Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3
So let's...
total fuel colon 40,350.7 pounds 6,023.2 gallons total fuel.
I got shit open the door. He should come in now. Let's make
Folder view list.
sure.
Lockheed. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Form 1 conflict button. No previous review. Screen review. CHKLST. 19 seconds. Bottom skip. 18 seconds till Copilot gets seated. Semi.
Yeah, 18 seconds
Cost
till Copilot
180,000.
gets
Lockheed
seated.
Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered. V5.
Good evening, Captain.
This time we're flying with the GE engine, not the Rolls Royce. So
Target
we
rate
should
off.
see a difference in the sound of the engines, I believe. Okay. And I will be back up there, guys, in just a minute. Let me see here. As a matter of fact,
Folder
I
view
think I
list.
can
Turtle
come
Beach
back
30.
up
Twitch
now.
chat pick. Team viewer 6. Team talk 5. Classic 65 of 67. App start cursor. XTW. Team talk. Host manager. The cooldown.
Gonna be
Team talk
a
5.
couple of days the beta, and then it's gonna go. You create a character on the beta,
Here we go.
and then
Okay.
hey, what's up, John?
Hey.
Hey, what's going on, guys? So I'm back up on the server. We'll see if make sure.
0.6.3
The server
dialog.
would give me bullcrap.
Channels list preview.
Tell
Join.
my sim to be laggy.
Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin.
I don't do lag. Yeah. But
I hate lag.
Tim, how's
Lag
things
and all
going
that.
with you? I know
Navigation on.
Tim's up here with
Yeah.
these guys, and me and him's gonna be doing. I'd like to record it when we do that too. Me and him's gonna do a shared cockpit, and we gotta do that. I'll probably stream it, just so people
How are
can
you
get
gonna
it.
do that?
Yeah, that'll be cool.
Well,
yeah, I literally just got.
It'd be. Do
Join
what, Tim?
FS, basically
No,
the
I-
program.
Yeah, join FS. Yeah, I want to do that too. I literally just got back like 2 hours ago, so I'm still kind of finishing up unpacking and stuff.
Yeah, I think maybe
That
we
I,
can do it
tomorrow
Yeah,
or
tomorrow
Monday
or
or
next day.
something,
Yeah, yeah, for sure. It'd be better when we go to do it, Peyton. We'll explain it then, because it's kind of, you need to see it to understand it. Like it's
I mean, this will be my first go at it too, because I haven't done it yet. The shared cockpit thing.
Lazio said,
Yeah,
I think.
because it's another program you got to run, but
What program?
It's called shared cockpit.
Join FS.
It's called? Or,
Yeah,
It's called Join FS.
yeah.
The Hangout dash team talk 5 classic. The channels list. Josh Tubb.
Alrighty.
Amber in Peyton level 2. Users message allowed op CTR.
Oh, what was that shared, or no, what was that beta game you guys were talking about?
Oh, Mistworld? That's a whole other thing entirely from simming. It's
Oh,
an MMO. It's a Chinese. It's been out in China for like 2 years. They just put out an English version
The
of
Hangout
it.
dash team talk 5 classic.
All right, so give me a
I'm
second,
excited
guys. I'll be
about
right
that.
back.
Hangout
Okay,
dash
let me
team
get things
The Hangout
straightened
dash
out
team
here.
talk 5
I'll be
classic.
right
V5.
back.
Uh,
Lockheed Martin registered. R3D registered. V5.
All right, so I just want to let them know that while I left.
Total fuel colon 40,000.
So now we're gonna wait.
263. 6 knots indicated. 10,000. Form 1 star on Lockheed Mark. Form 1 rope star on title dash note. Star on blank. Cost slash blank. Side 4 on ZFW. 72. Lock fuel. 72,661 LPS. Lock fuel.
Lock fuel.
72,661 LPS.
72,000.
Lock fuel. 72,661 LPS.
Program CDU.
Lockheed Martin reg. Lockheed Martin reg. Menu dash DMD. Land free seat 2 Pika seat. Mod Iden. Mod 1 colon 700. Origin RTE 11/2. RTE 1 origin test. 1 colon 4 line. Reflect clear scratch for edit land.
So KAUS. 2 KDTW. So writes off 1.
Clear CDU 23 RTE 2 colon runway 1 colon origin test 1 colon runway FLT no 1 colon cos KDTW runway FLT no. Refresh clear scratch for edit land. Refresh CDU 23 colon let's select RT2 colon 5-9DW. RT3 24 land 5 land 6 colon less RTE2 activate greater.
Alright, now we're gonna do Alt A.
Land 3 land 2 land 1 colon less ATC a cars greater.
Right stop 1.
Land 1 colon less reflight.
Left stop
Land
1.
the cars in FL 1 colon 090 Oryx dot 2 colon 4 line. Refresh clear scratch for edit land.
KAUS. Left stop 2. KDTW. Right stop 2.
Send button. Initial. Send button. Scratch for edit land.
Hit for time. I'm just gonna
Well.
make up 1. Okay. We'll just do same time
30
again.
12. Clear. Refresh. CD airline 3 colon. Left bracket. ET 2 colon. Cos K Oryx 1 colon. The cars in it. FLT not 1 colon. 090W. Left bracket 14. Oryx 2 colon. Cos K DTW. ET 3 colon. Left bracket 12 colon. 30 right bracket. Left airline 4 colon. Left bracket right bracket 9DW. Airline IDATC FLT 4. Current GM 5 colon. 03 colon. Date 6 colon. Less cars menu. DLNKCNCT greater. Current 5 minute 6 colon. Less cars menu. DLNK sync star. Land.
Alright, it says Sync Star. That means it's programmed there. So we'll go to the route
23
page.
RT2 runway FL 1 colon. Origin to RTE 11/2.
Hit Alt D.
Step art 1 colon. Let's step cause R greater. Cost departures. Land. Since RTE 1 colon. Land. 1 colon. Airs 117L. Lockheed Mark star untitled. Star on ZF 4 on side. Land cost /36 RL 3. Cost departures 1 / cost. Land 3 colon. BNDIA 235L. Land 4 colon. CWK 635R. Land 4 colon. CWK 635. Land 5 colon. L2. Land 4 colon. CWK 635R.
So right off 4 for that.
Land 3. Land 2. Land 1 colon. Airs 1 less L greater 35R. Star untitled dash notepad AKAUS/36R space ELOEL 3 LEOEL 3 space cost departure sits 1 colon airs 1 less L land 2 colon OS 5 land 3 colon BNDIA 2 land 4 colon CW land 5 colon LO2 24 5 colon LO2 land 3 land 2 trans 1 colon LO2 less L greater 35R trans 2 colon obby star untitled K space KLNG R space cosmo CD land 3 colon force land 4 colon KLNGR land 4 colon land 2 colon KLNGR less L greater trans 1 colon L2 less L greater trans 2 colon KLNGR less L greater 324 land 5 land 6 colon less RTE 2 activate greater execute light on execute light off land 3 land 2 land 1 colon airs 117L Since RTE 1 runways 1 colon airs 117 land 2 land 3 land 4 colon CWK 6 less act greater 35R land 4 colon CWK 6 less act greater 35R execute land 3 land 2 land 1 colon airs 1 less set land 2 colon OS 5 land 3 colon BNDIA land 4 colon CW land 5 colon LO2 less set 24 dash 5 colon LO2 less L colon 5 colon space ELOEL 2 24 5 colon LO2 less L greater 3 land 2 trans 1 colon LO2 trans 2 colon OBC land 3 colon force land 4 colon KLN land 5 colon land 4 colon KL land 2 colon trans 2 colon KLNG execute light off CPU message light on
Alright, there's that. Yeah, no, I gotta do the fuel. I got you.
run 1 colon cos KDT land step slash art 1 colon let's step cos art land 2 colon KDT double land 1 star KDT star 1 colon BONZZ 2 point star untitled TTHDCT land carrot R 2 slash 2 R K normal CD KDT star 1 colon BONZZ 2.21 DL0 land 2 colon BONZZ 2.22 LLC04L 3 colon land 4 colon CRAKN 2L04R land 5 colon QX 2.03 BL21L land 2 colon QX 2.04 RLC22R land 2 colon QX 2.04 RLC land 1 colon QX 2.04 LL22L land 2 colon QX 2.04 RLC22R execute trans 1 colon BONZZ 2 star untype 2 slash double TDK space 3 RTCEL space LE C T R T C E L space D O W W space W W O D D space L E C T R 3 KDT double trans 2 colon CRAKN trans 1 colon BONZZ trans 2 colon land 3 colon FERRL land 4 colon HANDL 4 colon H land 5 colon tail 3 24 dash land 2 land 1 colon HTROD 2.22 up stars RTE 1 colon HTROD 2 land 2 colon click 3 land 3 colon lakes 2 land 4 colon LECTR 3 land 4 colon LECTR 3 CD land 2 colon trans 1 colon LECTR trans 2 colon Slade HRR land 3 colon TORRR land 4 colon WWODD Valley land 4 colon W 3 land 2 colon WWODD less L greater HRRON execute light off
Now let's go over
CD
here.
3 land 4 colon land 5 colon PMDG setup greater 2 colon service 1 colon less fuel connection total fuel total 1 colon 40 refresh clear scratch presented land clear scratch refresh seed plant free fuel 2 level 1 colon 80,993 546.8 slash 875 point
Go to the leg thing.
3 act RTE 1 legs 1 slash 5 3 1 colon vectors 210 slash 3 2 colon WLMRT 329 slash 5000
Alright, we got a vector here. We can get rid of that.
302 colon WLMRT 329 slash 5000
So we do left off 2, left off 1.
execute light on
Execute.
execute light off 3 colon KLNGR 4 and 4 colon 5 line dash route 5 colon W double Execute light.
Got another one.
Execute 04 colon WW 5 colon DERB 26 colon less RTE 2 legs RTE data greater. Land 566 colon 16 dash request 6 colon less legs send greater 16 dash request 5 colon 04 66 colon less legs send greater.
Alright, got the weather coming in.
54 degrees.
Google, what's the temperature in Austin, Texas?
Land 4 colon land 5 colon 0454 ZDERBN 43.5 greater CDU 66 colon less legs send greater.
Hey Google, what is the temperature in Austin, Texas?
Land 546 colon less legs load greater. CDU message light off. It's 21 o'clock and 0 minutes. Execute light on. Execute light off. CDU message light on. 54 degrees. Land 3 colon 0317. Land 2 colon 031. Land 1 colon 031.
Weather reports look pretty
RTE1
good.
data 1 slash 5. Act RTE1 legs 1 slash 5. CD.
That looks good there.
Act RT 01 colon Sway point 02 colon Joe 03 colon 2 04 colon CLR 05 colon Shanks 2 02 01 colon HAND 02 colon LEC 03 colon Fava 2 1 colon Sizer 2 1 5 colon Victor 2 Land 3 2 1 colon 0 Act RTE 01 colon WOND Land 02 03 1 5 colon Victor 210 slash 6. Execute light on. Execute light off.
That.
3 2 201 colon ANGG 2 colon RW 2 3 colon left pair 2 colon RW 22 R 170 slash 695 2 1 colon ANGGL 170 slash 2000 Act R 0203 1 colon WONDR 210 slash 3000 A 0515 colon WONDR clear scratch but edit
We're
blank.
going to set that to 3,000. Take away the A. So we'll do right self 5.
Execute light on.
Execute.
38,000 execute light off. Clear scratch reflect CDU 1 4 colon 05 24 5 colon WONDR 4 dash slash 3000
There we go. No longer 3,000 A.
altimeter colon 10 2 colon RW 22 R 170 slash 695
695 is runway altitude for Detroit. So we'll put in 600 once we get the cruise altitude.
1 land act RTE 1 legs 5 slash land 1 colon 5 dash land act RTE 1 legs 5 slash 5 act RTE 1 legs 1 slash 5 refresh clear scratch send initialization request send scratch refresh CDU and but CDU land 3 land 2 land 1 colon land minute slash ref index land 1 colon less item nav data greater item mod 1 colon 704 nav 2 colon air dash 2 drag 3 colon plus 0.0 slash plus 0.0 drag slash ff 2 colon air dash 2008 L 16 AUG 13 slash 20 drag slash 3 colon plus 0.0 op program 4 colon 3.0 1.08 OPC 5 colon 24 dash op program 4 colon 3.01 OPC 5 colon 24 dash 6 colon less index land 6 colon less in item model engines 1 colon 747 dash 400 minus 80 C2 P1F nav data active 2 colon air dash 2008 L 16 AUG 13 slash 20
Why did it go there? What are you doing?
drag slash ff op program 24 dash land 6 colon less index pose in the crater gate 2 colon R double origin test clear scratch but edit blank send button initialization reference button
I don't know why it went there, but
scratch but edit blank
I
clear
think
scratch
we're
but button CDU display at 3 colon less perf minute slash 2 colon less pose 1 colon less item 2 colon less pose 3 colon less perf fuel 1 perf minute GRW 1 colon 546 point fuel 2 colon 81.0 calc ZFW 3 colon 465 point reserve CRZCG 4 colon 4.520 reserve CRZC 4 colon 4.520 cost index steps up 5 colon 109 ICAL 24 dash 6 colon less index thrust limb greater 24 dash 5 colon 109 ICAL cost index steps 5 colon 109 ICAL
I think that looks good.
to 1 thrust limb
And we'll do that to that. Go there.
takeoff rev 1 colon 10 slash 1500 feet 125 KT 54 degrees wind colon 52 at 6 knots gusted flap slash axle 1 colon 10 EO 2 colon 800 feet 1 THR reduction V2
Back to the
300
leg
1 colon
phase.
300 for act RTE1 legs 1 slash 5 folder view list
Now-
team 3 R3D person 1 process lasso for PMDG ops PACX 55 of 67
Load our
app
packs.
start cursor normal cursor
I forget that out of the way quick enough because then it don't take long to load passengers. So
PACX star untitled dash star untitled PACX window toggle button not pressed toggle button not menu toggle button pressed PAC button start flight open knife button start flight Normal cursor. Yes button Alt plus Y. No button Alt plus N. No button Alt plus N. Yes button Alt plus Y. PACX dash start flight window button. Fly with career mode checkbox checked. Manage. Combo box expanded. Selected. PAC button. Fly with manage careers button. Edit cost. Edit KDT double. Edit GSI. Edit 38,000. Edit 2. Edit 16. Edit 0. Edit 43. Cancel button. Next button. Button. Slider 300. Aircraft is wide. Aircraft has life system checkbox. Aircraft is wide dash 5 equipped checkbox not checked. Aircraft has checked.
Wi-Fi, yes. In-flight entertainment.
Previous button. Aircraft has life system checkbox checked. Previous button. Next button. PACX dash start button. Play boarding music checkbox not checked. Custom safety brief checkbox not checked. Can serve snacks slash drinks checkbox checked. Can serve meals checkbox checked. Customs card required check. This flight number can previous button. Start button. PACX dash start flight window. Menu toggle button.
There we go. Now, get our passengers boarded here. Like I said, I'm hoping that me and Tim can do a shared cockpit tomorrow or Monday, you guys. We will stream it. That way you guys can get an idea of how it works and show you how that works. Now listen up, people. If you want to fly, if you are ready to fly and you want to fly, and you want someone to be there to kind of give you the ins and outs, the do's and the don'ts, I'm going to make a room on the server for that purpose only. And if you want to fly, these are your options. If you don't have a sim yet and you're looking to get one when you get paid or whatever, you can get P3D4. That one's doable. Or if you got a decent computer, you can get P3D5. That one delivers you a little bit better scenery and stuff. Accessibility a little bit better. So you can do P3D4, P3D5, or if you're wanting to go on 2020, you can do that. 2020, you wouldn't need to buy any extra add-ons or nothing. It comes with the weather already in it. But remember that 2020 is still a work in progress. Things happen, and things could happen, things will happen. But I'll do my best to guide you through as best as I can.
PACX. Toggle button not pressed. Toggle button not pressed. Toggle button not menu toggle button
I
pressed.
think I can look here and see.
No next review object review screen top blank bottom blank object review top menu bottom menu. None lock on. None lock. Toggle button not pressed. Menu toggle button pressed. Toggle button not toggle button not toggle button.
Well, I thought. Maybe not. The packs are being silly. What are you doing?
Loading NVDA, please wait. Taskbar. Act RTE1 Lex 1/5 PM star untitled Lockheed Martin Reform 1 Act Art star Lockheed Martin registered Lockheed Martin registered 3 R 3D registered V5.
Okay, let's see what our first officer's doing.
Folder view list. Star on type Lockheed Mark Act RT Form 1 row 1 column 4 conflict button. Screen review CHKLST. GWT ZFW. Bottom ZFW GWT colon blank. CHKGW ZFW colon
Okay, so
406.
he's done with his walk
Connected button.
down. I didn't even hear him.
Conflict button. Connected voice button. Auto button. Start and actor stop taxis before the free FL before start CHKL before start flow button. Free FLT CHKL rest. Star on type Lockheed Martin registered pre-art.
Oxygen.
Tested.
Flight instruments.
Heading set. Altimeter set.
Parking brake.
Set.
Fuel control switches.
Cut off.
Checklist complete.
Form 1 row 1 column 2.
All right.
Explorer. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3D registered V. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R3D. Folder view list. Lockheed Form 1 row 1 column 2 Form 1 3FLTCHKL 3FLTA. Bottom ZFW colon 4 GWT colon 546,785. Lockheed Martin reg. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Form 1. Folder view list. Form 1 row 1 column 3FLTCHKLS 3FLTX. Bottom closing doors. CHKLST. Bottom closing doors. Closing doors. Bottom closing doors.
Closing doors.
Bottom closing doors. CHKL before start. CH starting APU.
Starting the APU.
Skip. Bottom skip. 74 seconds until active powered up semi. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R. Lockheed Martin registered pre-R 3D registered P5. $54. Gate part 1 at cost. Apu bleed air valve light on. Apu gen number 1 avail light on. Apu gen. Apu F3WXT3-64 edit blank. Get better button.
I wonder.
54°. Table 613 FT date item 1 row 1000 MD date item 1 row 048 degrees 9 degrees C date item 1 minus 4 degrees C 39.6 2004 900 047 degrees C minus 8 degrees 33.27 19 F 925 MD date 54°. Lockheed Martin registered pre.
I'm gonna reload that weather.
Screen
It's
chat
not.
recycle pins real weather 11 of 67. Tarkin. Cannot hide his window. Cannot hide his windows. Main app. Demand. Cannot hide his window. Main FWD not installed. Real weather 11 of. Crossfeed valve number 4 light on. App start cursor. Crossfeed valve number 1 light off. F3WXT3-64- with standard edition window. Clear WX. Form 1 3FLTCHKLST button. Lockheed Martin registered. 57°. 57°. Line colon 13 at 6 knots. Gust at 0 knots. 57°.
Dear passengers, this is to inform you that the aircraft door is closed and we will be ready for departure. In order for us to push back, we would require that all passengers are seated.
Lockheed Martin registered. R3D
Alright,
registered.
let's take a look.
Folder view. Form 1 Lockheed Martin start act up Form 1 Lockheed start act Form 1 row 1 3FLTCHK 3FLTA CHKLS bottom ZFW colon GWCHKL before start.
The cabin crew will be
Before start flow button.
make their final safety checks before departure.
3FLTCHK before start flow before start CHKLST button. Cause 100 rest.
Before start checklist.
Lockheed Martin.
Flight deck door.
Closed and locked.
Passenger signs.
On.
MCP. V2 149er. Heading 352. Altitude 3800. Takeoff speeds. V1 125. BR 123.
352.
V2 149er.
Set.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Trim.
Set.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Beacon lights.
On.
Checklist complete.
All right.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-park. Folder view. Lockheed Form 1 row 1 call before starts. Before pre-F before the taxi after start engine. Auto button. Voice button. Pressed.
Ground crew from cockpit.
Pushback started.
Go ahead.
Lockheed Martin register. Lockheed Martin register. Waiting for ready for pushback call.
Ready for pushback.
Steering inserted. Release
Parking
parking
brake off.
brake. Starting push. Clear to
Nose
start
left.
engines. Nose left.
Say nose left. 0 knots ground speed. 0 knots ground speed. 0 knots ground speed. 1 knots ground speed. 1 knots ground speed.
Start engines.
Folder view list. Lockheed Form 1 row 1 call.
Starting
Voice
engine
button. Press N. Lockheed Martin register
Starting
pre-park.
engine 3.
And number 3 bleed air off light off. Engine number 3 start light on.
We're ready to go when you are.
Number 4 starter engaged.
All right, here we go.
Number 3 starter engaged. Number 4 generator active.
Hello,
Number 3
ladies and
generator active.
gentlemen. I would love to welcome you aboard our flight.
And pump
When
number
you
4
find
pressure
your
light off.
seat, please be sure to place your larger carry-on
And pump
items
number 3
in the
pressure light off.
overhead bins and smaller items
Number 4
underneath the
ignition on.
seat in front of you. Unless you're
Number
in the
3
front
ignition on.
row, please place all of your items in the overhead bins. If you have any trouble finding a location for your carry-on items, please let a flight attendant know and we would be happy to assist you. If the overhead bin is full after you put your carry-on inside of it, please close the bin as a courtesy to other passengers. Once all your items are put away, please clear the aisle and sit down in your seat to allow other passengers to find their seats as well. If you are seated in an emergency exit row, please read the exit seating responsibilities
number
in
4
the
disc light
safety
off.
card in the seat back in front of you. Please make sure you are willing and able to perform the actions
IDT number
required.
3 disc light
If
off.
you are not able or prefer not to perform these actions, please let a flight attendant know so you can be reseated. You are free to use your portable electronic devices during the boarding process. We ask that larger electronic devices are stowed once we depart from the gate. Thank you and welcome
Engine 4
aboard.
cutout.
Someone's
And
still
number
finding
4
their way
bleed
to
air off
their
light on.
seat,
Engine number 3 start
so
light off.
we'll be ready shortly.
And number 3 bleed air off light on. Engine number 3 start light
Yeah,
off.
we got someone giving a trouble about their
Good
seat.
evening,
Starting
ladies
engine
and
2.
gentlemen, and welcome aboard
And number
Flight
2 bleed air off light off.
09, the
Starting
Service
engine
to
number 2 start
Detroit.
light off.
Our
Engine
flight
number
time
2
will
light
be
off.
roughly
Engine number 2
2
veil light off.
hours.
Jet number 4 off light off. And number 1 bleed air off light off. Engine number 1 start light off. And number 4 bleed air off light off. Jet number 3 off light off. Number 2 starter engaged. Number 1 starter engaged. And number 3 bleed air off light off.
Devices are now shut
Number
down
2
and
generator
stowed.
active.
If you have not already,
Number 1
please
generator
fasten
active.
your seatbelt and verify it is low and
And
tight
pump
across
number 2
your
pressure
lap.
light off.
Your tray tables and seat backs must be in the full upright and locked position for departure.
pump number 1 pressure
Cabin
light
crew
off.
secure doors for departure.
Number 2 ignition on. Number 1 ignition on. Number 4 starter off.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Stopping
please direct your
pushback.
complete attention to the flight attendants as they demonstrate
Lockheed
the
Martin register
parking
pre-park.
brakes.
aircraft.
Parking brake on.
You will notice a light illuminated above your seat. When this light
Tow
is
bar
illuminated,
disconnected.
please fasten
See
your
you on
seatbelt
the
low
left
and tight
side with
across
the
your
pin.
lap. To fasten,
Have a great
insert the metal
flight.
fittings into one another and
Pushback
tighten by
completed.
pulling on the loose end of the strap. To release your seatbelt, lift the upper portion of the
IDT number 2
buckle.
disc light off.
We suggest that you keep your seatbelt fastened throughout the flight as we may experience unexpected turbulence. There are several emergency exits on this aircraft. To familiarize yourself with the emergency exits on this
IDT number 1
aircraft,
disc light
please
off.
refer to the safety card in the seat back pocket in front of you. In some cases, your nearest exit might be behind you. If we need to evacuate the aircraft, there is lighting
And
on
number
the
2
floor to
bleed air off
guide
light
you.
off. Engine number 2 start light off.
In the event of a decompression, an oxygen mask will drop in front of you. To start the flow of oxygen, pull the mask towards you. Place it firmly over your nose and mouth, secure the elastic band behind your
And
head,
number 1 bleed air
tighten
off
the
light off.
straps
Engine
if
number 1 start light
necessary,
off.
and breathe normally.
Split
Although
system
the
brake
bag
open
does
light
not
off. Jet
inflate,
number 1 light off.
oxygen is
Jet
flowing
number
to
1
the
veil
mask.
light on. Jet
If
number
you're
2 off light
traveling
off.
with a
And
child
number
or
2 bleed air off
someone
light
who
off.
requires
Jet number 1 veil light off.
secure
Jet
your
number 2
mask
veil
on
light off.
first and
Bleed
then
air valve
assist
light on.
others. Keep your mask on until a member of the
bleed air
crew
valve light off.
advises you it is safe to remove it.
Jet number 1 off light
In
off.
the
And number 1
unlikely
anti-ice
event
valve
of a
light off.
water
And number 2
landing, a
anti-ice
life
valve light off.
vest
And number 1
located
bleed
in
air
the
off light
pouch
off. Demand
under
pump
the
number 4
seat
pressure
will
light
keep
off.
your
And
arm
number 3
rest.
anti-ice
When
valve light off.
instructed
And
to
number
do
4
so,
anti-ice
open the
valve light off.
plastic
And
pouch
number 1
and
anti-ice
remove
valve
the
light off. Wing anti-ice
Flip
valve
it
light
over
off.
your
And
head.
number 2
Wrap
anti-ice
the
valve
strap
light off.
around
And
your
number
waist
3
and
anti-ice
buckle at
valve
the
light off.
front.
And number
Pull
4
the strap
anti-ice valve
tight.
light off. LNAV light on. Number 2
Inflate the
starter off.
vest will
VNAV light
firmly
on.
on the red cord only when exiting the aircraft. If it doesn't inflate automatically, you may blow into the mouthpiece for manual inflation. Each vest is equipped with a whistle and a light. If you need to, your seat cushion can be used as a secondary flotation device.
Number 1 starter off.
Please
Taxi
make
on.
sure to exit the aircraft as soon as
Wind off,
possible
logo
and
off.
leave your belongings. Please securely stow your personal items. Make sure your seatbelts are fastened and seat backs and tray tables are in their full upright position. We remind you that this is a non-smoking flight. Tampering with, disabling, or destroying the smoke detectors located in the lavatories is prohibited by law. All of this information can be found in the safety card located in the seat back in front of
Flaps in
you.
motion.
Please read it and let a cabin member know if you have any
0 knots ground
questions.
speed.
Thank you for flying with us again, and we hope you enjoy your flight.
Folder view list. Real weather 11 of 67. FS tram scenery. FS airline 17. App start cursor. FS airline. Login button. Dash button. Login button. Rest. Dash button. Carrot. Egg. Home button. Option. Flat. Flop rest. Dash button. Carrot. Egg. Back button. Fuel up rest. FS airline. Dash. Carrot. Exit. Exit. Rest. Flaps 10. Form 1. Voice button. Form 1.
Crap, hit
Folder
wrong
view list.
button.
FS airlines. FS airlines. App. Login button.
Log in.
X button. Home. Option. Fly. Rest.
Fly.
Dash. Carrot. Egg. Exit. Back button. Fuel rest. FS air. Dash.
Fuel up.
Carrot. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Change button. Change. Back. X. X button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change. Plus. Dash. Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest.
We're ready
Change
for
button.
departure.
Change. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Cross rest. Cross total fuel colon 80,600. Change rest. Total fuel colon 80,000. Change. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change button. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest.
Come
Back button.
on.
Rest. FS. Dash button. Carrot. X button. X. Back button. Fuel up. Rest. FS air. Dash. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Change button. Change button. Rest. FS airlines. Total fuel colon 80,000. Dash button. Carrot. X. Exit. Back. Fuel up. Button. Rest. FS air. Dash. Carrot. X. Exit. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change. Plus. Dash. Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button.
Now it's being
Form
dumb.
1.
Hold
Voice
on,
button.
guys.
Folder view list. FS air. FS airlines. Normal. Login button. Dash button. Login. Rest.
Log in.
Carrot button. Total fuel colon 80,000. X button. Home button. Up. Flight. Fly button. Rest. FS.
Fly.
Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up. Rest. FS airlines. Dash. Carrot. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change. Plus. Dash. Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Change. Change. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change button. Plus button. Dash. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Form 1 row 1. FS airlines. FS airline. Dash button. Carrot. X. Exit. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Rest. Change button. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Rest. Change button. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Change button. Change button. Rest. FS airlines. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up button. Load initial. Edit selected 20,098. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 20. Edit selected 20. Edit selected 20,000. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 0. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up. Rest. FS airlines. Total fuel colon 80,000. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button. Change button. Rest. Change button. Change button. Plus button. Dash button. Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Back button.
This
Voice button.
FS Airlines
Folder
being
view list. FS
stupid.
airline.
Hold on, you
FS airline.
guys.
App start cursor. Normal cursor. Login button. Rest.
Log in.
Dash button. Carrot button. X button. Home button. Options. Flight. Fly. Rest.
Fly.
FS airline. Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up button. Rest. FS airline.
Fuel up.
Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit. Back button. Change button. Rest.
See, it's not letting me change. It's not letting me hit
Passenger
fly.
colon. Zero John. Name colon. Dry operating with co-pilot. Confirm flight. Client dash B2.5. Confirm pilot. Dry operator name John. Passenger change. Surname colon. Barrel. Cargo change. Rank colon. CEO. Crew colon. Location cost. Zero fuel budget colon. 700 simulator ZF initial fuel colon. Additional fuel total fuel colon change. Reserve fuel colon. 2 back plus dash. Maximum payload pole takeoff weight colon. Exit. Max takeoff weight colon. 100 set bottom. Max takeoff bottom. Max takeoff weight colon. 170. Change button. Change button. Press FS airline. Dash button. Carrot. X button. Exit button. Back button. Fuel up. Load initial fuel. Edit selected 20,000. Edit selected 0. Edit selected 20,105.
2040.
Edit selected 20,123. 20,100. 2. 1. 0. 2. 2. 0. 2. 1. 0. Edit selected 20,000. 8. 8. 0. 2. 2. 0. 2. 1. 0. 0. Edit selected 0. Total fuel colon 80,300. Edit selected 0. Edit select, dash button, carrot button, X button, exit button, back button, fuel up, rest, FS airline, total fuel colon 80,320, dash button, carrot, X, exit button, back, change button, rest, change button, rest,
See, it's not letting
change
me.
button, plus button, dash button, carrot button, X button, exit button, back button, change button,
Let me try something, y'all.
form 1,
Hold
voice
on.
button, Lockheed Martin register untitled Act RTE1 Lex, Act RTE1, selection
Go
removed,
adjust my fuel again.
FS extra 1 colon, less fuel connections, great. Tote fuel, tote 1 colon, 80,000, refresh this, clear scratch but edit land. Clear, refresh, CTU plan free fuel 2, level 1 colon, 80,280. Fuel, total L1 colon, 77,992, 543.8 slash
Let's see if that helps
875.0. Free act RTE 1 left, form 1 row 1 column 2. Lockheed, star act art form 1 Lockheed Martin registered. Lock, folder view list, FS airline, login button, pressed. F dash button, caret, X, home, option, fly, pressed. FS dash, caret, X, exit, back button, fuel up button, pressed. FS air, dash, caret, X button, exit button, back button, change button, pressed. Change button, plus, dash button, caret, X button, exit button, back button, change button.
Where is fly? It's not letting me.
Change button, back button, exit button, X button, caret button, dash button, form 1 wind, show desktop button, form 1 wind, dash button, caret button, X button, exit button, back button, change button, plus button, dash button, desktop list, unknown, prove music window, change button, plus button, pressed, dash button, caret, X button, exit, back, change button, plus button, dash button, caret button, X button, exit button, back button, change button, press, FS airline, dash button, caret, X button, exit button, back button, fuel up button. Total fuel colon 77. Lockheed Mark act art form 1 rope star untitled cost slash land psi 1 4 on ZF double 72 block fuel 72,661 LPS.
72,000.
FS airlines row 1 column 2 normal cursor. Lockheed Mark act RTE 1 lex 1 act RTE 1 lex 1 slash 5 dash TMD. Selection remove menu. FS act drop 1. Fuel total 1 colon 77 top refresh clears scratch but edit land. Clears refresh CTU display edit plan free fuel 2 levels 1 colon 77. Total L1 colon 72,000. Act RTE 1 legs 1 star untitled FS airlines row FS airline dash care X button exit back button fuel up button pressed FS air dash X fly button pressed.
There we go. Sorry
Exit
about
button.
that, guys.
Divert button. Ops 28.1.2 left parent 6. FS airlines edit. CTU display edit read only multi-line act RTE 1 legs 1 act RTE 1 legs 1 slash star untitled dash notepad row 1 column Lockheed Martin registered
Alright, now let's do our
star
taxi
folder
check.
star Lockheed act RTE form 1 row 1 column 4 auto button start end after start flow taxi CHKLST button after start flow button flaps 10 taxi before the CH taxi CH rest star on Lockheed Martin registered free
Anti-ice.
As required.
Recall.
Checked.
Auto brakes.
Rejected takeoff.
Flight controls.
There we go, flight controls. Yoke to the left,
Full left.
yoke to the right,
Full right.
yoke back,
Full back.
and yoke
Full
forward.
forward.
Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Checklist complete.
Very good.
form 1 row 1 column 2 Lockheed Martin registered free R3D registered V5 Lockheed Martin registered free R
Going to switch to our runway.
form 1 row star on act RT jump to runway row 1 Lockheed Martin registered form 1 row 1 act RTE 1 jump to runway row 1 column 5 runway list airport code edit land 4 runways loaded runways list 17 35 R semi unused colon 35 L semi 35 R semi unused colon
Alright, jumping to the runway now.
Lockheed Martin registered free R3D registered V5 paused sound off submenu dialog window Unpaused. Sound on. Lockheed Martin registered free R3D registered V5. Flaps 10.
On runway 35 right.
Alright, we're on 35 right.
555 feet ASL. Folder view list. Lockheed Martin. Form 1 row 1 column 2. Taxi CH. Before the CHKLST pressed.
Before takeoff.
Lockheed Martin,
Checklist.
Lockheed Martin registered free R3D
Blast.
registered V5.
Set.
Checklist complete. Flight attendants prepared for takeoff.
Landing on.
Alright, folks, here we go.
Stroke on. Parking brake off.
Thrust set.
Attitude mode enabled. Trim enabled. Read trim disabled. 1 knots ground speed. 1 knots ground speed. Right master warning light off. Right master warning.
Hold on, folks.
Left master caution light on. Right master caution light. 1 knots ground speed. 1 knots ground speed. Cause 180,153 Z00000 KT. 1 knots ground speed. One knots ground speed.
Parking brake off.
Parking brake on. Right master. 0 knots ground speed.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off. Left master caution light off. Right master. Right master warning light off. Right master warning light off.
Stand by, folks.
Parking brake off.
We got something
Parking
going
brake on.
on here.
Form 1 row 1 column 2.
I bet it's
Untitled
the
dash notepad row 1 column
or
3.
not the flats,
Act
but the,
RTE 1 lex 1/5 dash act RTE 1
hold
lex.
on, I'll show you.
Menu. Menu. 1 colon 2 colon list 3 colon list SATX off slash on grader. 2 colon list payload ground. Ground. 4 colon list pushback maintenance grader. 3 colon list doors operations. 2 land. 1 colon list close all. Land. 1 colon list close land. 2 colon list arm all. 2 colon list arm all. 2 colon list arm all. Land. 1 colon list close all. Land. 2 colon list arm all. Land. 3 colon list disarm all. 4 colon 5 6 colon list return.
Let's go back.
Drop 4 colon list pushback maintenance grader. 4 colon manage shots. 5 colon list set slash X remove non grader. Colon space S E T.
Alright.
Act RTE 1 lex 1 slash 5.
Now let's see.
Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3 D registered V5 row 1. Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3 D registered V5. Flaps 10.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off.
Speed brake on.
Zero knots ground speed. Right master warning. 0 knots ground speed.
Why are we not moving?
Parking brake off.
Parking brake on. 0 knots ground speed. Right master warning light off. Right master warning light off. Zero knots ground speed. 0 knots ground speed.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off. 0 knots ground speed. Zero knots ground speed.
Why is it not moving?
Right master warning light on. Right master warning light on. Right master warning light off. Right master warning
Parking
light
brake
off.
off.
Parking brake
Alright.
on.
We got a problem here. I don't know what it is. Hold on, folks. Let me just run my steps here
Folder
and
view
see.
list. Lockheed Act RTE Form 1 row 1 column 3. Before the CHKL free FLT flow button. Before taxi CH after start flow button. Pressed.
I'm gonna run this again, make sure he did everything.
N number 1 anti-ice valve light on. N number 2 anti-ice valve light on. N number 3 anti-ice valve light on. N number 1 anti-ice valve light off. N number 4 anti-ice valve light on. N number 2 anti-ice valve light off. N number 3 anti-ice valve light off. Win anti-ice valve light off. N number 4 anti-ice valve light off. Form 1. Lockheed Martin registered.
Alright, all that sounds good.
Folder view. Lockheed Form 1 row 1 after start flow button. Left E. CHKL before start. Slot bottom. This colon 1047 NM lock colon 10 colon 41 P CHKLST. Taxi CHKLST button. Before the CHKLST button. Free FLT flow button. FL. Before. Press button. Conflict. Connected button. Lockheed Martin register. Act RTE1 legs 1/5 dash. Act RTE1
There's
legs
been
1.
time when this gave
Selection
me
removed.
trouble, so let's go over here
Ground
for a
1
minute.
service. 2 ground. 3 ground. 4 less pushback maintenance grader. Auto 5 less cabin lights crew. Auto 4 Degree 4 shocks 5 less set slash X remove non grader. Degree 4 Degree 4 shocks 5 less X set slash remove non grader. Degree 3 manual. Degree 4 shock 5 less X set slash remove non grader. Full shock select 5 less set slash X remove non grader. Land 6 less return. Ground 3 less doors operations grader. Ground 2 ground 3 less doors operations grader. Land 2 less arm all. Land 1 less close all. Land 2 less arm all. Land 2 less arm all. Land 3 less disarm all. Land 4 Land 4 Land 3 less disarm all. Land 2 less arm all. Land 1 less close all.
I know these are closed.
Land 1 less close all. Land 2 less arm all. Land 3 Land 4 Land 5 Land. Act RTE1 legs 1/5 3 1 Form 1 row 1 Lockheed Martin registered 3. Runway 35 hour cost.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off. Cockpit panels preview.
Let me see
Expanded.
something.
0 items. Level 1 electrical 1. MCP 101 level. Panel lights list AP/L. AP/C off. AP/L off. AP/C. THR off. STD off. LNAV on. VNAV on. FLCH off. HDG off. VS off. Alt off. Lock off. APPR off. AP/L off.
Well, let's see.
Cockpit panels preview. Speed controls grouping. Speed intervene button. CMDSP. ES/knock top. Auto throttle left bracket arm right bracket button. Thrust button. Altitude controls grouping. Altitude hold button. Flight level change button. Altitude button. Heading controls grouping. Heading hold button. Heading button. Vertical speed controls grouping. Vertical speed edit selected 0. Vertical speed hold button. Navigation controls grouping. FD/L left bracket on right bracket button. FD/R left bracket on right bracket. Bank limiter left bracket off right bracket. Disengage barrel left bracket. AP/L left bracket off right bracket button. AP/C left bracket. AP/R left bracket off right. LNAV left bracket on right bracket button. VNAV left bracket on right bracket button. VNAV light off. VNAV left bracket off right bracket. VNAV light on. VNAV left bracket on right bracket.
VNAV's on.
Localizer hold left bracket off right bracket button. Approach left bracket off right bracket button. Panel lights list. AP/L off. Lockheed Martin registered 3
Parking brake off.
Parking brake on. Zero knots ground speed. Zero knots ground speed. Zero knots ground speed.
It's not moving.
0 knots ground speed. 0 knots ground speed.
Parking brake on.
Parking brake off. 1 knots ground. 1 knots ground speed.
Come on, baby.
One knots ground speed. Flaps 10. Right master warning light on. 1 knots ground speed. One knots ground speed.
See, I've got a light.
Right master warning light off. Right master warning light off.
What? Only thing I can think of.
740 Act RTE1 Lex 1/5 -P. CTU display edit red only multi-line selected Act RTE1. Selection removed. Refresh display. Clear scratch put button. Scratch put. Send button. Initialization reference. Scratch put. Clear scratch put. Refresh display button. CTU display edit red only minute/ref index. Land 1: less item nav data freighter. Land 2: less 3: less perf. Z2: 70.6 calc. 1: 536.4 FL 380 fuel. 2:70.6 ZFW 3:465 reserves 4:4.5 cost index steps up 5:109 ICAO 24 dash 6: less index thrust limb greater 3: 2 land 1: dash 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 12 degrees C takeoff rev 1:10/1500 feet 125 kt flap/axle land flap/axle EO axle HT 1:10/1500 feet 125 kt flap/axle HTV1 1:10/1500 feet 125 kt 2:800 feet 120 HR reduct wind/slope trim CG 4:800/use R double 5: dry RW 35 act RTE1 legs 1/5
Alright, let's try. Everything's done. I don't know what.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5 row 1 Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5
It might be my Bravo here. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. Let me see something. It might be this Bravo doing it. I'm gonna do something. I'm gonna unplug my Bravo. Hold on. Let me unplug the Bravo for a minute.
AFC bridge dialog whoopsie somehow quote BFC Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P
Parking brake off.
parking brake on
Nope.
Parking brake on.
parking
There we
brake
go.
off
Now it says you heard him say it was on, but it's something to do with that sound pack.
Lockheed Martin registered R 1 knots ground speed 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 1 knots ground speed
Come on.
1 knots ground speed 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 2 knots ground speed 2 knots ground speed
Look at
3
it.
knots ground speed 2 knots ground speed 3 knots ground speed 2 knots ground speed 2 knots ground speed
Parking brake off.
1 knots ground speed 1 knots ground speed 1 knots ground speed
Parking brake on.
parking brake off RR 10 knots ground speed 16 knots ground speed 16 knots ground speed
Please
Right
note
master
the
warning
cabin
light off. Right
lights
master
will
warning
be
light
on
off.
for departure and landing.
Here we go.
If you require additional
16
lights,
knots.
there's a
Right master
green
warning.
light on the panel
16
above
knots
you.
ground speed
16 knots.
16 knots ground speed
Approaching. 3.
16 knots.
Right.
17 knots.
16 knots ground speed
3. 5.
16 knots.
Approaching. 3. 5.
35 knots.
On
35 knots ground speed. Right master warning.
36 knots.
Speed alive.
Check.
40 knots.
Oh, this stupid thing. Hold on,
40 knots.
guys.
Submenu dialog window Lockheed Martin registered
40 knots.
R3D registered P5
66 knots.
80 knots.
Check.
40 knots.
We got
down
this.
2 down 5
46 knots.
right 7 down 11
On
right 4
59
right
knots.
2
On
right 1
taxiway.
58 knots.
58 knots ground
64 knots. 82 knots.
left 2 down 1 down 1
99 knots.
down 3
107 knots.
down 3
Rotate.
up 3
128 knots.
up 4
143 knots.
up 7 up 9 up 10
144
up 11
knots.
up 12
Airborne.
V2.
157 knots.
Gear up.
up 15 up 16 up 17
Gear up.
up 19
Alright,
Plus
guys,
five.
I don't know what that was. I'm going to tell you what I had to do, and it's really weird.
cross speed valve number 2 light on cross speed valve number 3 light on 193 Flaps 5.
And I don't know why. I'll
You're up.
explain it to you in a minute.
Autopilot.
Right 2.
Flaps up. Autopilot on.
Left 2. Lockheed Martin registered 3. R3D left 3. Act RTE. Left 4. 747. Attitude mode disabled. Folder view list. Lockheed Martin. 747 cockpit panels. Flap. Connected button. Lockheed Martin. Act RTE 1 Lex 1. Flaps 0.
Come
Folder
on.
Form 1. Act RTE 1. Folder view list. Act RTE. Form 1. Voice button. Auto button. Shutdown. Shutdown. Secure. Reset button. After takeoff. CH rest. Act RTE.
After takeoff checklist.
Lockheed Martin register 3. R3D register 5.
Up
CPU
and
message
off.
light off. Flaps
Flaps.
0. Gear up.
Up,
Stop.
no lights.
Checklist complete.
Flaps 0.
Okay, so really weird thing happened here. Every time I would hit the period, it would like speed up more. It would unstick it
Slow
and
is on.
speed up more. I don't. It's really weird. Really weird why it did that.
Form 101 column 2. Act RTE 1 Lex 1 slash 5 dash P. Act RTE 1 Lex 1. Act RTE 339 degrees 37 NM. Act RTE 339 degrees 37 NM. Act RTE 339 degrees 37 NM. Act RTE 1 Lex 1 339 degrees 37 NM. Land. 7,000 feet. Act RTE 339 degrees 37 NM. Heading colon 3. Act RTE 339 degrees 37 NM. Act RTE 339 degrees 36 NM. Act RTE 1 Lex 1 339 degrees 36 NM. Act RTE 1 339 degrees 36 NM. Act 339 degrees 35 NM.
Okay.
Lockheed Martin registered 3. Lockheed Martin registered 3. R3D registered 3.
I don't know what that was about, you guys. That was really, really freaking weird. One,
Passing 10,000 feet.
I didn't have to unplug my controller last time, but this time it made me.
Landing off. Seatbelt sign off.
It was really weird.
OK button. AFC bridge RPF.
Gentlemen, we have
Lockheed
now
Martin
passed
registered 3.
3,000
R3D
feet.
Gear
registered 3.
down.
You may now turn on your larger portable electronic devices. This is also a reminder to please keep
Gear
your
up.
seatbelt fastened while you're
Pilot
seated
off.
and do not congregate in the
Left
galleys
pilot
or
light
near
off.
the
Right
lobby
master warning light
porch.
off.
This
Right
aircraft
master
is
warning light off.
equipped with onboard
492 feet per
Wi-Fi.
minute.
If you wish to
866
connect to
feet
the
per minute.
Wi-Fi, you'll be directed to a page to pay a small fee for internet access. We do offer complimentary in-flight TV
I did that because I
for
plugged back
partners.
in my Bravo,
Connect
guys.
to the Wi-Fi and you'll
I
be
don't-
able to access our
Flaps
wide
0.
range of free live
Gear up. Stop.
TV and paid movie
I
players.
don't know. That was weird. Let's go and
Folder view list. Turtle Beach. Twitch chat. Team viewer. Team talk 5 classic 60. App start cursor.
talk to these guys now.
Host manager got to cool down.
The flight crew has turned off the
Cool
fasten
down.
seatbelt sign.
Figure out what
You cannot have
non-voice
maneuver around the
properties you
cabin.
want.
However, we ask that you keep your seatbelt fastened
Yep.
when using the case of unexpected turbulence.
That was the weirdest thing ever on takeoff. That was crazy. Like my throttle, man,
Ladies and gentlemen, the
it'd get
seatbelt
to
sign
like
is now turned on, so it is time for
10
your
knots and it
seat
wouldn't go
to
no
fasten
faster.
seatbelt.
Well, then I unplugged my Bravo because I'm like, okay, maybe it's my Bravo. So I unplugged it. That didn't do it. Well, then I was like, I'd hit the period every now and then, and it would like speed up a little bit, and then it would stay there to get like the 25 and stay.
Well, you somehow didn't take off on the runway either.
Well, it was because of me taking so long
You
to
were
take
on-
off. Yeah, I got on the
you were on
taxiway.
Yeah, you were on a taxiway when you took off. It was really weird because
Yeah,
you saw
I
the airport. You saw the airport coming up at you when you were taking off.
Yeah, I was way off, but I kept going and going and going, and I don't know, it's weird. It took me forever to get off the ground.
Did you see the visuals there, Ryan? That had to look weird.
Yeah, it was really, really weird because he was on the runway, and then somehow, like, because he kept going like 1 knot, 2 knots, 3 knots, and it wouldn't move him. And then
Yeah.
finally he got speed alive, and he went off the runway onto the taxiway. And, like, luckily there was, like, he had no traffic
AEDC
loaded, or
180,000
otherwise it would have looked pretty scary. But
Oh,
yeah,
it would have been bad. If I'd have been on
VATSIM or
if I-
something. Yeah, that would have been.
No, I wouldn't have done it on VATSIM. I'd have called out. I
18,000
wouldn't
feet.
have.
Altimeter
No.
forward 1013. 29.92
But
inches.
being
Stop.
I wasn't on VATSIM, I was like, well, I'm going to try and get this figured out. Still don't make sense. Still don't know what the hell. Like, I kept hitting period.
I had
and it
that
would
happen
get
before too,
unstuck.
where
It was like, it'd get to 12, knots, I'd hit period, it'd go to 20, hit period again, it'd go up to 38. I'm like, what the fuck?
I had that happen too before. You sure Toga was this a problem with Toga? Cause
No, this wasn't Toga, dude. I had Toga going. You could hear the engine. It was all revved up. It wasn't. No.
Oh, yeah.
It wasn't Toga at all. No.
That was fun.
I don't know what the fuck. And I did an air flight yesterday and didn't have no problems. So the only difference was yesterday was with a Rolls Royce engine and today was with GE. So I think I need to get the profile for the honeycomb for the 7.4. I don't have that installed yet.
You might want to get that installed for sure. I feel like that would be a good idea.
Yeah, because that's probably part of the problem.
Probably.
Yeah, then next time maybe you won't accidentally almost hit the airport when you take off.
Yeah,
That was kind of scary.
dude, did you see how close? Did you see how close the building was? Like it was right there, dude.
You were for.
Oh, it was right. I thought, man, I'm going to hit this fucking thing.
I thought you were gonna hit it. I seriously thought you were gonna hit it, and then it went up.
Yeah, when it said 4 or 5, like on my pitch, I'm like, man, I'm gonna hit that. I'm gonna hit it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hit it. As I could see the building getting closer and closer, I'm like, oh fuck, this is not gonna be good, folks. I cleared it
you're
though.
so lucky.
Yeah.
You're so lucky.
yeah, you probably had to pull back hard on that freaking yoke, man. Like,
Well, I did. Like my pitch, I was pulling back, and it went from like 3 to like 12, 14, 18. I'm like, man, go up, fucking up. Fuck.
What?
Shit.
I feel like even though posting this like for weeks now. I know I watched a couple of your streams, and then sometimes like it won't even move you for like a while, and then you gotta fix it or something. I don't know what the heck is wrong with it.
Sinners, man.
No, this is the first time I've had this problem. The other time was when I was on 2020. I've done several flights since then with no problem, but this is my second flight with the 7.4 in the last probably 3 months.
Man, come on, John. I know it's Saturday night, but you're not supposed to be drunk yet when you're flying.
Yeah, right. Broke out the bottle too soon, fellas.
yeah, like I had a drink before I had a quick drink before I came on the server, and I'm like, I'm gonna fly, and then I just got like tipsy. I'm like, I'm not gonna fly
Considering
tonight.
how close he came to hitting that building, he cracked open the bottle before he got off the ground that time.
I'm telling you, I bet there was like not even 20 feet between the bottom of my plane and the top of that building. I'm telling you, it was close, dude. The people in that building probably just shit their pants, thinking, "Oh God."
You're lucky there was no ground crew.
Yeah, they'd been in real trouble.
Man, I feel like if that were to happen on like VATSIM, dude, they're flipping like I don't even know what they do, man.
Well, I'd never. No, I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, if it happened,
they'd have kicked them probably.
Yeah, if I'd have noticed I was having throttle problems like that, I would have went back to
KTRK 180,055
I went back to the gate and told me to go back and figure it out. Now I have seen people try to pull stupid shit like that, and no, you don't do that.
No,
they don't mess around with you on VATSIM. No, they'll kick you.
No, they don't mess around with that shit.
No.
Every now and then you'll get one of these controllers that don't do shit, like they did with Thomas that time, and just letting him sit there on the fucking runway, and Thomas is like, "Well, I'm not quite ready yet. I'll be ready for pushback in a minute." And the guy comes back and says, "Sir, you are on the runway. You know that, right?" And then you hear Thomas come back and say, I don't really know where I'm at right now." Like, what?
The guy that they had earlier for Boston was pretty good though. He was a pretty skilled controller, but
yeah,
I've seen some of those controllers on there who you're like, how did you pass controller?
Well, you know, and like I was telling somebody, I don't know, a few weeks ago that, okay, number one, yeah, we are visually impaired. We all know that. But we also know that if we're going to go on VATSIM, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if we're visually impaired. It doesn't matter if we got one fucking hand. If we can't fly to their standards, then stay the fuck off. I mean,
well, I mean, it's just the thing. Like, you wouldn't fly the plane if you didn't know how to use your equipment, and I guess that's
right.
the VATSIM, right? You know, you wouldn't cross
I mean,
the street if you didn't know how to cross a. You know,
that was just technical
cross a side
difficulties
street
with that
first.
takeoff. Like you
Yeah.
you never
Well, yeah,
you never
that-
know when
that-
those are gonna pop up.
well, that's just
Yeah.
one of them things. That's why I said
I'm still
if I-
curious what happened though.
I don't
there
know.
There has to be a reason why you.
I think it might be the profile where I've got the Honeycomb Bravo and the Alpha hooked up.
Well, I'm curious because there's no way that you hit the taxiway. I'm wondering if your runway heading was right, because there's no way you were going 1 knot, 2 knots, 3 knots. I mean,
Yeah.
there's no way you finished that runway that fast.
1 knot, 2 knots with a full freaking engine power up. Like it was on full power.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, and the thing was, like, it would go from 14 knots. I hit the period, it would jet to like 40 knots, and then jetted up to 80 knots, and it's like, fucking's it doing? It might be this plane altogether. I mean, I am using a different one than what I usually use, so it could
very
be.
well could be the plane.
Or
Yeah.
engine beast is what you're using, man.
Yeah, the fucking GE
ALZZ
engine, what?
180,155 Z auto
Like the RR that I used yesterday, that would be perfect. Well, I think you was on, you was on the stream yesterday. I mean, that was a good takeoff. I had no problems. But I need to install the profile for the 7.4 either way, because I don't know if that was. I don't know. I don't think that was the problem though. It was. I think it had to do with the plane, to be honest.
I did want to thank you though for that video you did a couple of days ago where you taught people how to like program the CDU and all this other shit. Like it was about 4 hours long or something.
Oh yeah, that
Thanks
was
for doing that.
Yeah, that was a long video, but hopefully it helped you guys. I try to be very specific, right? Like, you'll see some people do tutorials and they'll say, okay, step 1, and they'll give you like, for example, they'll say step 1, left soft 1. But then they leave out stuff and they'll go to step 2, but yet there's stuff that could have been there before they said step 2, right? Like, with that kind of thing, you got to be very specific with what you're hitting and when you're hitting it. And so that's why I did it again. I'm like, well, I'll do it again that way.
I think it's important to like understand, like, say like the ident page. Like the ident page is pretty, like, it's got some important information on it, like the AIRAC, your AIRAC cycle, but you don't actually enter any information on it. But then you hit right off 6, go to the next page, and then you have to enter your. That's where you do your IRS position.
And that's like the Code in Dark tutorial I wrote up. The whole idea was to give the other person the ability to do a flight, to be able to get off the ground. And so as I went through them different options, I didn't explain anything but what I wanted them to do. So like, you know, left soft 1 and then right soft 6 and then right soft 6 again, and then you know, put in your departure, left soft 1, put in your arrival, right soft 1, and then all of them were different steps, but I didn't explain stuff that was outside of what they needed to do, because to me that's not what the purpose of it was. It was to get them off the ground and get it in the air and do their flight. So it's a real basic tutorial that I did, but it's very specific. Because if you're watching a video, say on YouTube, and you can't see what the guy's talking about, he, you know, a sighted person, they don't know to say, okay, I'm hitting left soft 1, or, you know, they just do it, and you can see them do it. So that's why I try not to do that in mine, because I want people to realize this is what you do. And hopefully, but yeah, either way, hopefully that'll help you, man. If you wasn't really good with the CDU yet, that should help you out.
Yeah, I think the real thing for me right now is just learning how to land correctly. Because
landing
right now is just like, yeah, because it's like really, it's not like so. Let me give you an example. Like, so for some reason, right? Like, I can make it to the landing point just fine, the descent point, and I set my altitude correctly. But for some reason, the plane doesn't seem to want to move downward. So it moves past the waypoint, and I can't get to the ILS portion of it, and do it that way.
Okay, so let's back up for a minute. All right, so you're flying. You're getting ready to start your descent.
Right.
Your plane will start its descent, right? You don't have a problem with that, correct?
Well, it doesn't seem to. Like, I do the checklist around 20 miles out.
Okay.
At 180,151 Z000.
Are you putting in? Okay. The thing you cannot do.
You gotta put your MCP altitude in.
You gotta put in your altitude for your runway. So, if the runway was say 800 feet, put your altitude in for 700. Or
now, what if it? Now it's interesting. Daryl has a runway. He's about to land on a runway that's 63 feet. You can't. I told him just put 100 because you can't put 63 feet in. It won't let it.
0. I'd put 0.
Yeah, you can do 0.
I'd rather be below that runway than above. So, like, if the runway was 200, I'd put 100. That's just my way of doing it. But either way, here's the thing. It don't matter if you got Tom, Dick, and Harry put in there. When the autopilot, the auto land grabs it, and if you're lined up and you're connected to the ILS and the glide slope, that altitude's not going to matter anyways. But I just out of habit, I put it in. It's not going to matter because once you're connected to the ILS and glide slope, you're going to land regardless because it's going to follow the rules for landing. So that's the question. Are you putting in an altitude before you get to your descent?
Yes, I do.
So you get the cruise altitude. When you get the cruise altitude, you're changing it before you get the descent.
Usually before I get to the descent, usually around like 10 miles out or so. And because I figure do it way before so that I don't forget to do it when I get there,
Yeah, try to on your next flight when you get to cruise altitude and you know you're at cruise altitude, go ahead and set your altitude. Set it to whatever that runway is. Set it to like always go below whatever the runway is. So if, like I said, if it's 100, then I'll set it for 0. If it's 200, I'll set it for 100. 300, I'll set it for 200. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Do that next time and see what that does for you, because the only reason the plane's not going to do its descent is if that altitude's not been put in there.
Yeah, like that putting your MCP altitude in basically gives the plane, it tells the plane that at pilot, that you, the pilot, are giving permission for it to descend at that particular time. Essentially what that means.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. That makes sense. That doesn't sound so hard, actually. I mean, if it essentially can get, the waypoints correctly.
Distance to descent: 745/0:1:43.
I mean, I think it'll work out. I think it'll land and it shouldn't be too bad.
I mean, it's once you get down to 10,000, you start managing your speeds and slowing down. When the,
see, like right now, I'm at cruise altitude.
7 feet per minute.
So I'm going to change my altitude to.
Lockheed Martin Regiment Act RTE1 Lex. Act
I'll go
RTE1
look
Lex.
at it and see what it
Act
is.
Act RTE1 Lex 31 DOHNT ///4000A. Hold at 2 DOH.
Okay, so I
Act
think it's going to
RTE1
be
625 left parent 11235 left parent 1104 RW22 R170/695.
So it says 695 for the runway, so I'm just going to put 600. You see what I'm saying?
Act RTE1 Lex 2/4.
Oh, that makes sense. And
At
so
RTE1 Lex
when
2
you
slash
look
4.
at the runway,
At RTE1 Lex 3 slash 4.
do you have to go to the
At
next page?
RTE1 Lex 4 slash 4.
The second
At RTE1 Lex
No,
1
what I
slash
do-
4. The Anno Dash Team Top 5 Class
No.
C Lockheed Martin registered P5 Form 1 Rogue Star and Act and Lockheed Martin.
What I do is I go to my leg page
3G register P5.
on the CDU and then just hit your page up once or twice until you see the runway on the list. It'll show you your runway and what the altitude is.
Oh, that's good to know. I was pretty confused about that part.
Yeah,
Part
just
of it
use
as
your.
well, so.
You can do page up or page down, but just keep page up or page down until you see the runway on the list, and then put it in, and then set your leg page back to page 1.
Okay, great.
I would
I'll
do it.
Look back and see who it was on one of your videos, but you had one person on that one video where you were talking about the CDU, and they'd asked how to do what you meant by left soft 1, how you did a left soft or whatever it was.
Oh, I must have missed. Yeah, I must not have heard them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
See who it was so we can answer that next time.
yeah. I'm glad you told me that. I appreciate that, man.
Lockheed Martin registered.
Sometimes, if you notice, sometimes the voice doesn't read the chat.
AJWY1.
You ever notice that? Like sometimes it
Yeah.
skips it. You're probably thinking, damn, he won't even answer my question.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D register.
Yeah, I would do an
It really-
example
it
for
really
you
isn't that
on
hard,
landing now, but being I'm flying the 7.4, that's not going to help you because you're flying the 7.3. But
Yeah, but I mean, I'll just like go through. I have like a demo flight. Somebody Daryl sent me a demo flight some time ago.
well, really,
So
there ain't a big difference in the 7.4 and the 7.3, so I can still demonstrate what I'm doing.
Yeah,
But-
I'll log in to watch the Twitch stream. I just figured I'd talk to you.
Lockheed Martin registered
on
R3D.
Yeah, you're good.
P5.
No, I won't be doing a descent for another hour and 40 minutes.
Lockheed
Okay.
But like
alright,
right
yeah.
now, I'm at cruise, so I'm going to do left bracket shift A, and I'm going to put in.
Enter altitude hold. Edit selected
600.
38,000. Selection removed.
I mean, there's a
Lockheed
shortcut.
Martin registered
I didn't know
R3D
there was a
registered
shortcut. I just
P5.
went to the menu and
38,000.
did there. I didn't know there was a shortcut there.
KLMC 180,215.
Actually, there is for the 7.3. For the 7.4, I've got to go into the main panel. I just remembered that.
Cockpit panels
It's
preview
not
level
been
0 over.
programmed yet, so I got to go into like the main panel and put it all in manually.
Okay.
Expanded 0
But
over.
it won't be long, and the 7.3
Level
will
one,
be
level
done,
one.
and he'll be programming the
MCP 101 level 1.
7.4. I can't wait.
Speed control.
Yeah, I
speed,
was
speed edit
told
selected
that the
1.
latest
Speed
preview has like some
CMDSPD button.
iOS
Yes, slash
bug
not toggle
issues,
button.
and I don't really understand.
Auto
what
throttle
that
left bracket arm right
means.
bracket
It
button.
just
How
says
it's
that
acting.
your altitude
Yeah.
for the runway
Press button.
is at 77,000
Altitude
or something
control
crazy.
moving.
Yeah, it's really fucked. It really is.
Like there's no oxygen in
600.
your runway when you
Selection
land. There, you're everyone at your
600,
airport
600.
can't breathe according to ILS right now.
Yeah, they're all dead. You killed all your
So
bats.
how do you
Altitude control button.
how do you like fix that? That sounds like a pretty confusing idea. Like,
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5.
Well, and it does it on the 7.4 as well. And so I did a little test, and I loaded the Oder TFM, and it works fine. So I don't know why he's having so much trouble understanding that this is not just one person saying it. This is a bug. Across the board, this is a bug.
Yep.
Because last time I told him about it,
Absolutely.
he's like, it don't happen to me. Look, I don't give a fuck if it happens to you or not, bro. What I'm telling you is it's happening to other people. You're the developer. We're just giving you the information. Like, we don't know why. You know, like, if I knew why, I wouldn't be telling you. I'd just fix it myself. But obviously, we can't do that.
I mean,
so.
if it cannot reproduce it, you can't find it. You know, that's what it is. I know it sounds hard, but it actually when it comes to development, producing the bug, it's
KTRL 180,153 auto 00000
In fact, I want to do
MCLR03/M06
Dove
24
Mountain
MKAO2 SLT 243 0028105.
There's a airport called Telluride Regional Airport. It's got an elevation of 9,070 feet.
Holy shit. Yeah, man, I tell you what, those are I forget. I landed somewhere in the airport. The runway was like 6,000 feet, and I tell you what, it's a different ballpark altogether.
Yeah.
It definitely is. Like Calgary. Calgary's got a. They got a higher runway too, and so poor Brandon. Last time he flew there, it was a fluff up for him. He couldn't land, but yeah. The thing with Andy though is, man, is the thing is that. You send him a report. It's not a complaint. It's a report. It's what we should be doing when we're running beta or preview builds. And sometimes he'll get aggravated thinking that we're complaining, but we're not. It's like
I mean, the point of a preview build is to find the bugs.
Yeah.
You're supposed to break it.
Yeah, exactly. Pretty much, yeah. And so, and I told him before, I said, you know, being a developer, and I'm not even a developer. I don't know how to program like that. But what I do know, though, I guess just from business standards, is you better be prepared to take professional criticism, because if you're not prepared for that,
yep,
then you're going to have a hard way to go.
You gotta be willing to be told.
Even if
broken.
like
Exactly.
you know, with the user base that TFM has, like technically TFM is not a business because he's doing it for free, but like with the amount of users he has, it may as well be a business. Like he needs to act. He
could charge for TFM.
Very easily.
Yeah, he could. Yeah.
Easily.
And
yeah, he could easily charge.
I mean, I told him that in the beginning, that, you know, are you sure you want to go freeware, you know, and make it, you know, open source, or do you want to, because you could do all kinds. I mean, if I was in his shoes and I had the skills, I would be putting all kinds of the program no matter what, but then I would also be putting stuff where I can make my profit that would pay off for the work that I did. You know, that to me would be the logical thing to do.
I totally have made it a little bit of payware. I mean, even if it was $15 or whatever, I totally would have made it something, because it's a necessary program, and I think everything in flight sim, I mean, no matter what you buy, even the PMDG aircrafts, you're paying something for it. So,
like, I've gave him ideas before, and I'm like, man, if you ran with some of these ideas I gave you, Andy, you'd be. Like, for example, not everybody flies on VATSIM, so program a way for them to, like, tune into the live ATC, just where they've got an ATC playing in the background in their cockpit. That way it makes it more realistic, you know? And it wouldn't be hard to do. Would not be hard to do at all. But
I'd pay for that.
I would too. I'd love to have.
I would pay for that kind of feature. That'd be awesome.
I'd love to have real ATC in here. Hell yeah. Because look, you're out there flying in the sim, but then you got real planes that are flying. You're getting to hear them communicate and everything.
Yeah, that sounds like fun.
Well, I mean, Broadcastify has an API, so it wouldn't be that hard for him to pull that in. I mean, he could easily pull in all these airport things from Broadcastify.
Yeah. And even like,
I mean, it's kind of like I mentioned to you the other day in chat. Like, I'm surprised there's no like NOAA weather radio or anything.
Shit, I'd use that probably even on VATSIM just for the background ATC.
Man, yeah. When you said that, I was like, yeah, that'd be awesome if he did that. And it wouldn't even.
Yeah, because I'd love to just tune to something and get the weather. You know, asking Google kind of breaks immersion, right? Like,
why would it be so hard to and I don't think it would be, because it would look at what your location is, and then it would tune to NOAA, the weather would just pick up whatever that location is and play it to you.
Yeah, and most airports have a weather frequency. I mean, that's what also, like, every airport, I mean, that I know of has a weather frequency.
You know, honestly, for something like that, I'd pay $10 or $15 for that. I sure would
too.
Yeah.
totally would.
You know what? I would pay for a live ATC support or something like that because that would be really cool to be able to have. You know,
if he listened to me on the ideas that I've gave him, he could be making a decent fucking profit. You know, but I mean, I get that he wants to make it free. I get that, but I think
cool. Make the main program free, but then have some add-ons for payware. I totally pay for it because I mean, there's nothing worse than developing something and not getting compensated for your time for it. Like,
that's all the work he's put into it.
The complexity.
You know? Yeah.
Oh yeah, the complexity of TFM is insane.
Yeah. I'm like, Andy, man, you need to just let me be your consultant. I'll get you some money made here. He just laughs about it. Like, and I'm like, man, I'm being serious, actually, bro.
KSLR 180,235 Z Auto 00000 KT
and you know,
CLR 02/M0.
I'll be honest.
Again, though, that doesn't mean though, like he'd eventually have to manage a license key server and deal with all that.
Yeah, that's
too.
true.
So, I mean,
yeah.
there's all that.
There's always the downside of it. Yeah. I really wish that we could find a way to taxi like 2020 does.
Oh, that would be awesome.
Yeah, I agree.
Now I've got someone that's, you know, I don't know. We'll see what happens. But I've got someone that's kind of just tinkering around on the side with stuff, and you know, and I'm thinking, Andy, man, do your stuff while you still got a chance, because what happens if someone else comes behind you, releases a kick-ass, like, double whammy of TFM with way better features? I mean, not that it will happen, but he's not the only programmer out there, you know what I mean? Like, do this while you got it, and keep people...
Wait, you can...
Especially if they actually allow us to have the animation for taxiing, so that when you taxi to the runway, it's not just loading it in. You can actually hear it. Like, that'd be awesome, dude.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know, my thing is the more that we can raise awareness so sighted people can understand too, kind of like what we need and what we do. So many people could be making some really, like, they could be...
Well, I mean, shit, look at Warcraft.
KTRX 180,156 Z Auto 00000 KT 10
Yeah, look at all the mods that came out. Look at, like, even Factorio. Like,
World of Warcraft is accessible now, isn't it?
Yeah, and that
with
was
mods, yes.
That guy's a sighted guy, and he just, somebody had said one time, like, I wish I could
Hearthstone too.
Warcraft. You know what I wish was accessible is Black Ops. I wish that was accessible. That would be fun as hell.
Well, yeah, it would be, but
there's a little bit of it. I mean, the new one, there was a little bit of stuff added to it. I mean, it's not great, but...
And then you got what's that one game where you steal cars and shit? That one's got all kinds of mods for that one.
Grand Theft Auto, yeah. Grand Theft Auto 5.
GTA 5. I know Liam at one point, and I think he quit the project, but he made a accessibility thing.
Yeah,
I mean, he did. He quit the project because, like, he all he wanted to do is prove that this was a proof of concept. Like, hey, this is what could be done. You need to do, you know, like, he can't do all the stuff that we needed to do to get it.
Not to change the
Rockstar needs to do it.
But I was sitting here thinking earlier, and I was like, man, because me and you, we used to talk all the time just like we are now. I think we were talking through Skype, and then I ended up going, like, we went different directions. I think that's where we lost connection. I think we were connected to Skype, wasn't we? I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, and then nobody used Skype anymore.
Yeah, and then we both kind of, you went your way and I went mine. We're just like, well, fuck, we didn't even say see you, dude. Just whatever, good luck. No, I knew that, like, your life picked up and mine picked up. What do, you know?
Everyone's life just kind of got busy. I mean, it's kind of where it went. I mean, everyone kind of just started doing their own thing.
I mean, out of all those people, though, man, the group that we used to kind of run with, I think you're the only one really that I never ended up getting, like, having beef with. Like, I don't know, man. These other people just fucking.
Oh yeah, I don't talk to anyone hardly anymore.
I don't either. Like I said, the last person I was on Mariani maybe 7-8 months ago. Logged on, my character was deleted or whatever. I don't give a shit about it. It's whatever, you know. I don't care. But what's his name? Mortimer. What is his name on Mariani? Mortimer, is that his name? Mortimer. He's like, are you finally back? And I was like, no, not really. Just dropped in to see what was going on. And believe it or not, as I logged on, people were arguing about this and about...
Fuck Mariani, man.
Look, they put a baby gate on it too much. They baby gated it. Like, I understand you don't want to get stranded and stuff, but if you're out there fucking with people and then they strike back, that's your fucking problem. You shouldn't have fucked with them. Like...
I can't talk. I did 95% of the strandings that I played. So.
Well, I did a lot of them too. See, I started out with like Caster and all them. I know you remember them guys.
I mean, what I would have done is like what I would have done.
Didn't he?
Yeah. Before he went to the military and stuff, man, he was like the.
Because he's doing professional flying now, I think, isn't he?
Yeah, he went. Him and his brother both went to the military, I believe.
What I would have done is I would have just removed the areas for stranding. Like I would have removed all the 0 exit areas, and then that would have, the stranding.
Well, yeah,
would be.
But I mean, the idea was like stranding was just part of it, and I tell you what.
Yeah.
I'm just like Mischief here. I'm guilty. I'd strand the fuck out
of
somebody.
People.
Like, I'd strand the fuck out of them. How many times?
What, just to bully them or just to like, I mean.
It depends.
In the beginning, I pirated a lot.
A lot of people did a lot of shit talking about Mariani. A lot of people.
Yeah, they did.
I know. I did some shit talking in my day back in Mariani. Let me tell you, I certainly did that.
I mean, I think I don't know. I wish that there was something like Galaxy Web came back, because with that combat system, it was less about like your actual character had to have combat skills, and it was less about player out of character player skill.
But the whole point is, though, like Mariani was fine the way it was. If you got stranded, you got stranded. But they got it so bad where people just started whining and complaining so much, and it's like,
yeah.
I understand if you're being picked on 24/7, but usually, even when I was pirating, like I might strand somebody, but I didn't look for them every time I was on. Like, I wasn't on them like 24/7. So usually we strand people and then we just move on. Like,
I mean, I remember when I was couriering. I remember when I was couriering back in the day. I would like trash talk on the, on like general. To try to get people to come out to me, to chase me, so I could blow, fucking, because I think it was pretty fun, like, to get, do those, like, just, like, chasing, the whole chasing rounds of people trying to blow me up in courier ships. I think that was pretty
fun. My bigger point is, though, that if, and some people didn't, and they did get stranded. I did a lot of that, but, and so Bishop did too, but, you also have people that would run their mouth, but then you see them complaining to the host, and I'm like,
yeah. Oh yeah, people did that all the time.
If you want to play a baby game, get off of Mariani and load up your fucking Atari and play Pac-Man and shut the fuck up, but now you can still strand somebody, but I think there's some really big rules on it now. Like, you can only strand them once, if you strain them again within a 24-hour period, like there's all kind of crazy shit to it now.
Yeah, they baby left
you
it.
Can, you can only strand for 6 hours now. Yeah, that's what it is.
Yeah, 6 hours. Yeah. They definitely baby gated that fucking game badly.
Like I don't know, man, like compared to like 10 years ago, like, and as far as like the whole
At RTE 1 legs 1 slash 4 dash Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3 D
if
Lockheed Martin
anybody
registered
has like motor issues, it's like in like trying to play Mariani, like if you had any kind of motor issues whatsoever, you can't, you know, do aliasing or scripting or whatever. Combat's pretty much a no-go for you, pretty much.
There was someone there that, I mean, I don't care how good you are, you don't go for like 5 years never being defeated, never being blown up at all. Like nothing ever happening to you. Like some of them on there, they definitely scripted and got away with it, but it is what it is. I didn't care either way.
Yeah.
Like a lot of people said Matt Valentino, they said he scripted like a motherfucker. I don't know if he did or not. I never could prove it. But I'll tell you, when Caster was doing it, that dude was the boss, man. Him and his crew.
He didn't script. I would sit on Team Talk with him.
He did not script.
And
he
could
not.
type like you wouldn't believe, man.
And he knew like strategy. Like, remember when they would blockade a whole sector and like they would map so they could just get through it. Like they were good, dude. They were that good. Him and his brother knew strategy.
Well, the Star Map is great if you knew her, if you could see a little bit, which he had that ability of doing.
Yeah.
He could really. I mean, he really did make it. I remember. I remember when he used to set proximity mines.
Oh my God!
He
Yes.
would go into sectors and do that, and oh my gosh, it was cool.
His crew would even like anybody, any ship he wanted. If he wanted you and you were in space, you might as well just give him the ship, because he was coming in there one way or the other. And before you know it, your hatch is blown and you see Caster standing in your control room like, "What's up?"
People, I think people who can see also like a little bit, like can pilot a little better too. Because I notice people who do that, they look at the star map, just like look at the star map at a glance and just like, oh, like, I don't like no.
Well, even if you can see though, that, like the piloting part manually, you still got to be quick. Like you got to know how to
Invasions were nice with pilot with no, because you could count how many you had of like a something or whatever.
Yeah.
That was nice. But
Yep. I mean, I did pretty decent on Mariani.
Problem with me was I wasn't.
Nobody really fucked with me.
I would.
I didn't really have a problem with anybody, but
Nowadays,
you
though,
also did
in
hang out
Mariani,
with
they
your
script all kinds of torture scenes. That's what it is.
You said what, Bishop?
I said you also did hang out with a crew of people though that.
Well, yeah, that's true.
You were pretty high in that too, though. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I played, like I think the worst.
I remember
the worst
Brandon
thing.
Armstrong. Josh, what was his name?
I think the worst.
Brandon, remember he was on there. I forget his name.
Robert Smith, I think it was.
Yeah.
I used to strain him like there was no tomorrow, dude. Every time, as soon as he would get free, I'd grab him again. He'd get so fucking pissed. Oh God.
Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3D.
You're being asked, how are you doing by Roof? Roof Talon.
Doing good, man. Yes, see, I didn't hear that come through.
The anno dash at RTE 1 legs 4101 star and pilot dash note at row Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3D registered 3501 column 1.
Oh, you know what? You might be
Lockheed
right.
Martin
It might not be on.
Lockheed Martin registered.
Let me get that on for you guys.
D
I'll
registered
give you an update here. We are
distance to descent colon 518/0 colon 1 colon 11 colon 47.
we're good. An hour and 11 minutes. We're at cruise altitude, you guys, at flight level 380, 38,000. Wind is
270 at 103 knots. Gust of 0 knots.
270 at 103 knots. Got a little wind going on, but of course we are at 38,000 feet. I don't know, you'd think it'd be a little bit calmer that high, but there must be weather, some storm cells or something. I know it was snowing here in Indiana, but which I'm not in Indiana, but
Man, the
You're in
best
Michigan,
way
aren't you?
I found to
Yeah, I'm
pretty
heading
much
up to
avoid
Detroit.
stranding and
see, where are we? We
the
are
best way I've
Scott, Arkansas, United States.
found to pretty much avoid
going through
stranding on
Arkansas.
Mariani. I never talked. Like after being stranded a couple times at Mariani, I just started not talking to people. I would just I would
Hold
keep
on,
the lowest
damn.
profile.
Restream chat 6 of 67.
Yeah, man. The only
Normal cursor.
Yeah,
only
we
way
would
to
talk
avoid
to
spending
people.
on Miami is to just
Normal
join their
cursor.
gang.
You got cloud cover and 27 degrees in Detroit.
Oh, lovely.
Restream chat row 1 column 1.
I had
Restream chat,
maybe
type of
5 links in that whole damn game, and I only talked to them 5
menu,
people.
Disable button.
That's pretty much
Damn.
how it
Yeah.
was with me.
Alright,
And
we'll
I got
see
stranded
Daniel Dash Team
quite a
Lockheed
few
Martin
times,
Register,
but
Lockheed Martin
I had
Register,
friends to
3D.
help me. But and you know, in the very beginning, it was bad. Like it when you get stranded like that constantly, it almost like what's the point of playing the game? It's like you can't even play because you're stranded for like an hour or whatever the hell it is. So I finally just retracted and talked to 5 people, and I hung around with them. And that was fine for a while. But
Like I said, I went back on there about 6-7 months ago. Not even really to play. I just wanted to see what was going on, and I was reading through some of the new policies, and I'm just like, man, this is some Gerber shit right here.
Ah, you got an easy landing. 10 miles an hour wind, no snow. You're fine.
Oh, that'd be good.
I don't know.
Yeah, that'd be good. Like they just, I get that someone don't want to be messed with all the time. I get that, but at the same time, it's still a game, and you know, being a pirate was one of the things that you could be on Mariani,
So-
so that kind of came with
Yeah,
it.
but
So
some
I
people
think
didn't.
they might
Some
Some people didn't.
Mariani.
Some people didn't treat it
Mariani.
like a pirate though. They treated it like being a troll, like
What'd you say,
literal
Vincent?
troll, and just wouldn't.
I was just saying, I think one of my biggest problems with a lot of games, like a lot of muds though, especially games like Mariani, games like Promo, stuff like that, is you had a lot of these people who didn't understand the difference between a game and real life, and if you screwed
Oh,
with them
God,
in the game,
yes.
they took it out on you. in
Oh,
real life
yes,
or
yeah,
whatever.
yes,
And I think,
yes.
like, there's a big problem with that. Like,
Yeah.
you know, I remember, you know, there's been several times where, you know, I would have, you know, gone after somebody in my days in the game or whatever, and like they would find some way to yell at me about it out of the game or whatever, and I'm just like, you know, or some of these people
Yeah, exactly.
who just treat these games like they are their real life.
Be right back,
It's
guys.
like,
Give
come
me a
on,
second.
guys, like,
some of them, who knows? Some of them may be their real life. Dude. Some of these people have nothing better to do but jack off all day.
yep.
Yeah, I know that, and that's really kind of the problem, you know, because some people just can't separate role play from like life.
Dude, I mean, like now, none of that shit matters to me anymore. Like, I mean, if I got stranded so much back then, I got pissed about it. But now, I would, if you do that to me, like, and I couldn't play for a week, I'd probably just be like, alright, fuck you. I'm not gonna play anymore.
I'll tell you,
It doesn't
before I
matter
started
anymore.
stranding people, I had one, I think it was
Cursor,
Matt
normal
or
cursor.
whatever, I don't remember.
I don't have time to
and
deal with
it's actually how I started talking to Matt, because he grabbed me one day, and, I think he was expecting it to be like everything else, right, you know, whatever, and he unstunned me. He's like, are you enjoying yourself? And I went over out of character and I said, hell yeah, I'm enjoying myself. I just baked a batch of cookies, you know, I'm hanging, you know, I'm doing, you know, ordered a pizza, I'm kind of hanging out, you know, doing whatever. I said, you can keep going if you want, I really don't give a damn.
And he actually stopped, or did he keep doing?
Oh yeah, he's
stuff?
like, well, because he, you know, Matt did
That's
it
probably
because he got a
unexpected to
reaction
him,
out of
right?
people. Well, Matt did it because he got a reaction out of people. Because for Matt, you
Oh,
know,
yeah.
he, you know, he'd come on because he was bored, and he would get reactions out of people, and just would mess with people because he could, you know. You know, it's just how
Big
it
bully
is.
on the street. Yeah.
It's exactly what people treated him like back when he used to play.
Man,
He
I
fucking
played all the
chased.
Space
He
Mods,
chased
man.
me so much, dude. He fucking chased me, and I know y'all are talking about Caster. He chased me too, but boy, I found out real quick the AIE was the shittiest, absolute shittiest fucking alliance back in the olden. I don't know what it's like now, but I switched to Commonwealth and
Oh,
I got
man,
that
the
fucking
alliances were
Helio,
a
and
joke.
holy shit,
No,
dude.
the alliances don't give it. Nobody cares about the fucking alliances anymore. Like, it doesn't matter.
The alliances were a joke.
Well, no, I mean the ships though, like the AIE. Like now, I think they have the Transversor and a few other things. It's pretty cool. But when I started,
Have you ever tried
all
to
they had was
multi-orbit
this.
Transversor?
Yeah, I did, and it's huge and it's cool, and it actually is a good ship. But when I had started playing back in like 2006, there was the Surveyor, and that was it. And so like you either had the Surveyor as a specialty ship, or if you were with Hale, you had your other thing with the long range thing. I love my Helio. I fucking love that Helio. You can jump and land fast with that shit, and I got away from so many people doing that. It was great.
That sounds like fun, dude.
Dude, no, like, I mean, I wouldn't even be bothering people. Someone would chase me in a battleship, like, usually Castor or Matt Valentino or somebody else. Okay, fine, you want to play this game? FTL, and then I would type in coordinates to, like, right to my apartment. So I would, like, type in the, whatever the sector was, and then I would take and enter coordinates with whatever the coordinates were, and boom, I would land right when it finished jumping, I would land. And I never got caught. That ship was fucking awesome. I love that thing.
I kind of wish we had a game like that now. You know?
I'm determined to get John to break 100 subscribers.
Determined to
Yeah,
what?
I don't know. What is
Arkansas,
it?
United States.
72 on the screen.
Athens, Arkansas, United States, 8.4 nautical miles.
Oh, you're
Destination,
determined to get John more
625/0:1. Distance to destination, 624/0:1/26.
I have 105 subscribers on
Distance to
YouTube.
descent,
I have like 70 followers on Twitch, so.
I got like 200 some subscribers on YouTube and 60 followers on Twitch or something.
Yeah. You did 274 when I saw yours last.
I'm like 201. Declan's
Are you
probably
201? Oh, Declan, yeah, Declan's got 271, yeah.
It's kind of really like fun to stream and stuff. It really is kind of fun.
Submenu
I know
dialog window
with-
resume button. Lockheed Martin. Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5.
You're good.
Dude was the one dude that kept coming on the channel like I guess he thought he was actually getting to me, but he wasn't. He's like, oh, you only got 70 subscribers. Well, you know what? I've not been on YouTube that long with this channel. I mean, over a year, but for it being just semi, it takes time to build your list. Like, you know, you can't just go to...
Well, you only got 70 subscribers? Oh, yeah, but I actually make quality content. What do you do?
Yeah, exactly. He tried to say, the one dude was trying to, like, he's like, can you not do any other content? Is this it? I'm like, did you read the title? It's a simming channel. That's all it's going to be is simming. Like, what do you want? You want some,
Man, there's so many times where I've almost
KCCA 108,250. Spoilers on.
Especially the one guy where you had him just sending a bunch of A's.
Oh, yeah.
Just send you A.
I did make you an admin, didn't I? You're a mod, right? Didn't I mod you? All right, I will. I'm gonna mod you because those that do that, dude, I want them like instantly, dude. If they're doing that, just ban them. Just whatever you click, whatever it is, just click their name. I don't know if it's a button you click, but I know you can ban them. You can block them where they can't.
Oh, there's a ban button right to the right of everyone's name. It's kind of creepy.
Oh, okay.
There's even a ban button to the right of my name when I do it like that.
See, and you're probably, and you're a lot quicker too. Like me, it takes me much longer to get to what I need to do it because
You're doing it from the stupid restream thing.
Yeah.
I hate that panel.
Yeah, and it's
not
pain
that
in the
bad.
ass.
Although you can ban them from the restream too on that one.
But I think the problem is when I'm banning them, I don't think it's banning them from both though. It's only doing it from restream, I think, and that's the problem.
Restream. Well, the /ban command, depending on where your control, you know, like it's only gonna ban them from whatever they're watching on. So if they're watching on Twitch, it just ban them from the Twitch side. If they're watching it on YouTube, it's gonna ban them.
Wait, can you type /banned on YouTube like that in chat?
/ban, BAN. Yep, I think you can. Yeah, so you can do it on Twitch too, like that.
Yeah, but what would you do? Put like /ban and then their YouTube name or what?
Yeah.
Do you need their username or can you use their first last name?
The YouTube account name, we can figure it out. You probably have to
Josh, you are talking about like
probably have to click more.
the YouTube chat. Just in the chat, you can put a / ban.
There's slash
Yeah,
commands
there's
in the YouTube chat? I had no idea.
I didn't either.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that. Well, I'm pretty sure there are. I mean, I know there are. I know there's Twitch / commands. YouTube, I think. I'm pretty sure.
I'm
that,
here, / question mark. Sorry, I'm gonna send it a thing if that actually goes through. No, that actually just sent a /
Ryan
question
Bishop.
mark to his channel. /
Yeah, I guess maybe because I don't know how to get to the mod stuff on YouTube.
I don't know how to do that either, and I mean, maybe I'll look into it at some point, I guess. But I like Restream. It actually works pretty well.
Message. There you go.
It seems alright. Oh boy, I gave Daryl some landing tips. Let's hope he takes them to heart.
Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not watching it stream because I'm afraid it will stream it to the TT server. So I don't know why that's why I did that.
I need to go log into my Twitch and find him because I can't spell his Twitch name without actually finding it on my list.
Here, what I'll do, I'll put it in chat real quick. How about that?
I know damn it, I keep hitting the escape key. I know on Twitch so you got to hit the button that's right by the person's name, and the only options that it give you is there's 2 options for banning. You can ban them block, same thing I guess. And it says like block on YouTube or block from restream.
The thing I like about YouTube too is that they have the
there it goes in chat now.
like thing, and then they have the put them in timeout for a certain amount of time. So like if there's someone who's just being annoying and you don't want to get rid of them, you can actually put them in timeout for.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah, like you're going to the corner, bitch.
Yay, Twitch ads.
All right, I put it in the chat room real quick before you can.
Hello.
Is somebody sleeping nearby? Because I mean,
I don't know.
You probably hear my dog. She's snoring.
Oh no, I really hope that Daryl. I don't think Daryl knows about indicated freaking intervene, speed intervene.
My Chrome volume
like,
is at 20 and the volume sounds like it's at 100. Wow. Loud.
Actually, that reminds me to ask you. How do you know how much to slow your plane down so you slow down too much and install?
You have to look at your FMC. The CDU will tell you, give you estimated speeds. Usually you want to land at 140, 145 in a 7.3.
Oh, that's good to know.
Usually your FMC will give you estimated speeds to slow to. Because you don't know about freaking.
He thinks it's gonna slow it down all by himself. He thinks it's gonna slow it down for him.
Yeah, it's not. I mean, VNAV doesn't work quite like that. I mean, if you want it, you gotta put it in speed intervene.
Oh, he's using an internal microphone. He's 18 miles out and he's at 7,000 feet. 235 knots. 237 knots now.
That sounds like a pretty bad thing.
6,000 feet.
I feel like you have to be like real down, real close to the ground. I feel like by that point. It's been a pretty
God
good.
damn it! There was this thing on his chat where like I can't. No, don't slow down that much. Oh wow, this is gonna be a fun landing.
Yep, it is.
Oh.
If he even lands.
He went to 162 from like 230 something. That's good luck with that one.
What's he
We're
going for
18 miles
altitude?
out. I think he's got 100 in there, but VNAV is controlling that. That's fine. It's speed that I worry about. But you might not put coach mode on at the right time.
Yeah, because you're slowing down to 162.
Oh god. I mean, I can't like teach him how to land on, just on chat alone.
I'm gonna watch this, but let me know. I don't know why it did this before, but for some reason it streamed to the VT server.
Will he make it?
To happen.
Flaps 0. What is he doing?
First officer is putting flaps out. What?
He's trying to get you to tell him when to do it.
Oh my god, that's crazy. I gave him tips on that. I didn't expect him to like me to guide him, hold his hand. Alright.
God.
Alright, there we go, guys. Let's see.
Lockheed Martin registered 3 parts.
We've got...
Sent colon 366/0:0:50:40.
Oh, damn, Twitch ad.
50
Twitch ad
minutes.
scared me. I thought he crashed.
Oh, fucking
Fulton,
ass.
Arkansas, United States. Fulton, Arkansas, United States.
And we're going over Arkansas right now. 50 minutes to go.
It's a football ad.
Football ad in the semi video.
180,253 Z auto 27,006 KT 10 SMCLRM03/M103011RMK.
That's funny.
AO2SLT 270.
Freaking Twitch with its...
Like I said, what I really want to do, and I think it would really help our channel, is if I can get other BBI pilots to stream on, like, I think, 'cause obviously I created the channel not for me. I did it for the purpose of BBI.
Oh.
You're down.
Right? And
What?
so,
He just pissed his...
if I could get
Hold on. I want to see if he actually lands. I want to see if he lands this.
lands.
He's got an alarm going off now.
It's the gear line. You're supposed to put the gear
Oh,
down.
gear
You
line.
did, but it's going down, but
What are you doing? Are you like landing him, Josh? You giving him direction by direction?
trying to, yeah, but it doesn't
8,256
exactly work that way.
KT 10
It's not
SMCLRM03.
looking that well right now.
Is he on 20s?
Putting
Uh,
the gear down
no,
to slow him down even more. He's gonna
He is, yeah. He's slowing down to approach speed.
Is he gonna...
Daryl's gonna crash.
I think he's gonna
Yeah,
crash
looks
hard.
like
Probably.
Da, 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 da,
If he doesn't
da.
stall.
Hey, you know what? I guess we're on the same level.
273 knots indicated.
Yeah, like you got hello world.
He's trying to read-
making
he's
up
trying
a
to
me
read his
goodbye
chat
world
now.
because
You better be worried about his airplane and not the jet.
that's because he's
K4M
looking at what the tips that I gave
180,315 Z
him.
auto
He should
27,006 KT 10 SMCLRM01/M03/3016 RMK
Good luck
AO2
with the ship that thing. Come on. There you go. There you go. Now go to hit command B when it's when you're on.
He's got CMDB up.
Alright, now you do the landing check.
Left autopilot light off. Right master warning light off. Right master warning light off.
Oh
Left
boy,
autopilot
this is
light
gonna be
off.
something.
Right master warning.
The Twitch with its
Zero
I
feet per
can't
minute.
send messages.
Autopilot on. Autopilot off.
Left autopilot light off. Right master
Autopilot
warning
keep
light off.
going
Right master
off.
warning.
He's at 3,000 feet. Oh god, is he gonna...
Yeah, he's looks like
2,500.
Command
God.
B looks like he's Uh oh. He may not.
Oh no.
There it goes.
Oh boy.
Do the landing checklist, dude.
Distance to descent, 300.
Do I hear is somebody watching Jurassic Park in the background or something?
No, I think Peyton or somebody fell asleep.
Oh, it's somebody
Nah, someone's-
snoring. Oh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Alright, hold on.
It's been that way for like 10 minutes.
5 points at RTE 1 legs 1 slash form 1 row 1 column 5 star title dash note and row 1
Man,
Lockheed Martin register
if I wasn't
RTE
here, I don't know
row 1
what
column
the
3
fuck
and row 1 column 2. The anno dash team top 5 volume for Josh Stubbs dialogue voice volume settings 2
It looks like he's gonna crash.
Oh
'cause
no, he didn't catch the glass.
He didn't catch the glass.
He's going in, coming in way too
Users menu.
fast.
Position users.
Oh,
New all
yeah.
CTRL plus MT. Advanced submenu. The anno dash team
He's gonna-
right.
Here we
Right
go.
master. Right master warning. Lockheed Martin register. Lockheed Martin.
Autopilot off.
His
Anno dash team
Why
top
did
5
he-
recipe
way
5 wheel level 2.
too fucking.
Tape away level 2.
Why did he miss the glide slope? Did it just miss, like, just randomly or what?
I guess I told him, I didn't know exactly where he was at. I guess I told him to put a push button on too early. I don't know.
Well, he's also waiting for the chat. He's also waiting for the Twitch chat reads your messages to do it.
Yeah, there's a delay.
Kick from server CTRL,
Yeah.
kick and ban from server C, kick from channel C, kick
Oh,
and ban from
it's
server C,
approaching the
kick from server
runway.
CTRL plus alt plus, kick and ban from server CTRL, kick from channel C,
He's
kick
gonna
and ban
come
from
in
server
too
CTRL, kick from
He's
channel
done this
CTRL plus
before,
KK.
right? Why does he need
Kick and
you to
ban,
hold
kick
his
from channel
hand,
CTRL
Josh?
plus KK.
I thought he's...
Satan left
Well,
channel, dash team top 5 classic
because he
5.6.3 dialogue, channels list review, live, away level 2.
Oh no, don't turn the
Lockheed Martin
autopilot
register,
off.
Lockheed Martin register, free.
Turn the autopilot back on.
Dumbass. You fucking moron. What are you doing?
And
Holy
this first
shit.
officer did it. I don't know. Turn the fucking autopilot back on. Command B was on. You idiot.
Okay, this is bad. This is really bad.
Oh,
He's crashing.
Mayday!
Y'all
Mayday!
gotta
Mayday!
keep
Look
this
out!
filled
Look
in.
out!
I'm missing it. Damn.
Oh, his
crashing.
fucking plane's going in it. No, his plane is actually climbing. No. Oh no, you turn the autopilot back on.
Daryl, listen, man. Judge Judy got the best of you, bro.
He
No
doesn't have
autopilot.
his first officer configured correctly. That's the
No,
problem.
turn that autopilot back on.
I think his
I
fucking
think he
first
fixed
officer turned the autopilot. Yeah, he did. But
Did he fix it? But did he get
Yeah,
Command B
but-
back on though?
well, no, now he's doing the go around because he was at 500 feet.
Take him off the
Autopilot
server.
went off. Command B also went off. Like, oh
Sync
no!
break.
What now? What the fuck's he doing? Oh my god! Now I'm just lost. Now I don't even know how to help
He
him.
should follow to his hold point,
Dude, this is a disaster, dude.
let it hold,
Nah,
and
dude,
then
he's got
set-
sync brakes. He's
set up
got
the
sync
runway.
brakes. He's getting pull up, pull up, pull up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, like, cause he was about to land.
Oh,
He
he's
approached
slowing
the
down.
runway,
He's slowing
Command-
down. He's slowing down. He's slowing.
Daryl's
Command
gonna
B was,
crash.
Like he was so close to landing, it wasn't funny, and then that shit happened.
Why did he turn off?
Now I'm just lost.
First officer doesn't turn off autopilot, so no, it ain't that.
No, it does. If you have the default configuration, it will turn it off. I don't know. I told him to get the
Okay,
file that
but-
Declan's got.
The only time it turns it off is
Oh,
when you're right at
now he
landing,
crashed.
though, Josh. It don't turn it off. It turns it off when you get to 100 feet, right when you're.
Dude, he's got so many problems now. He's crashing.
Yeah, but the
Yep, he's on the
no,
ground.
the default configuration is like 500 or something like that above ground.
Yep, he's on the ground.
Yeah, but it wasn't the best landing though. It was a hard ass landing, and he didn't stop the plane correctly. I don't know what the fuck happened.
Did he make it on the runway though?
Okay.
Hey, somebody needs to message him and say, I hope you had insurance for your passengers. They're gonna want their money back, bro.
Oh yeah,
Man, did he?
he's crashing.
I think if it.
Hey,
did
look.
I'm surprised he hasn't crashed. Yeah, I'll give him props for this. He's kept it in the sky long.
I just say the one thing that I give
Yeah.
myself props on, and anybody that watches the BBI knows this, I've never crashed when there's been a problem. I still kept it in the air, even when it was Like, crashing's not an option. No crashing.
Dude, TFM is like Amber Command A on, Amber Command. Like, I hate that.
Because the last thing I want to do is you know, let it hit the ground. So like, I'll do whatever I got to do, even if I lose my descent path. I'll still keep it in the air. Fucking.
Did he crash?
I don't know what happened. I don't know if I would consider that a crash or what. I don't know what
He
the
clanded.
landing
That's
was.
he clanded. That's a part crash, part land.
Yeah.
He cranded it. They're gonna.
What I
they're
do know is
cranded.
that
Lockheed Martin registered, R3D
he
registered.
had the same issue I had.
Distance to destination,
once,
colon,
where, like, he
Distance to
tried to
descent,
do
colon,
reverse
301 slash 0, colon, 0, the
thrusters,
dash
and
TV
we heard,
stream
like,
chat
the
row 1 column 3.
stall sound,
At
like,
RTE1 lex 1 slash 4 dash
and,
P
like,
at RTE1 lex. At RTE1 lex 1 slash 4. At RTE1 lex 1 slash 4051 degrees.
No,
Approach rev 1 slash 1 colon
I mean, yeah, but you
505.4
did it
25
the
degrees
wrong
142 kg
time,
land.
I mean,
2 colon 30 degrees 136
yeah,
kg.
there was kind of a
Landing rev 2 colon
delay.
30 degrees 100.
You kind of just have to learn this shit on your own, dude. You can't just do that shit in chat. Like, it's not. Shit happens too fast. You can't just.
Refresh display.
Well, that was fine.
CDU display at red only mode. 1 colon 505.325 degrees. Land.
What
6
you
colon
shouldn't
less index
do
thrust
on
and greater.
flight
24 dash 5 colon. Land. 4 colon 10,000
Yeah,
feet 3048 and 30
don't
degrees
learn
slash
how to land a
136
plate.
kg.
With your-
Land 6 colon less index
your
thrust and
shoe
greater.
on.
5 colon.
Definitely do not know how to land, so I'm not going to stream landing. Let me tell you.
Land 6 colon less
Ain't no
index
way
thrust
I'm
and
gonna
greater.
do
Wait,
this.
5 colon.
wait until you
Land 4
learn.
colon 10 approach rev 1
Wait
slash
until
1.
you do a
Approach
couple
rev 1 slash 1.
landings first, and
At
then.
DCRG2 slash land.
I
Land 6
just
colon
learned
less
how
RTA
not
present
to
land.
land.
5 colon and greater. 24 dash 4 colon.
Shit, pretty much.
6 land. 5 colon and
Because
greater.
like
3 colon
Daryl was
18,000
like,
max 4
oh, when do you
colon
want me to hit
236
approach? And
24
I'm
dash.
like, I don't know, man. Like, where?
Land.
I would just,
Land.
just do
6
it
colon.
now, dude. I
Land.
don't
5
know.
colon and greater.
When do you want me to hit approach?
Land even day 3 slash 3.
Why don't we have
Land
a
6 colon
class
less
over
outback
here,
dating
not
now
on
greater.
Twitch?
5 colon forecast greater.
I feel like it needs the tutorial again. I mean,
Yeah.
then again,
Zone check.
I can't really say
Land.
anything
Land.
because
6 colon less
I've
low
never
perch greater.
actually landed.
Dash 6 colon less low perch
Can't
greater.
say shit,
Dash 6
you
colon
know.
less low perch greater.
Right, but
Yeah.
you're also not trying to Twitch stream it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Descent forecast dash PMDGs. Land 6 colon less send day greater. Land 6 colon less send day greater. Request 16 dash 5
Like,
colon
it's kinda like-
10,273.
it's kinda like
6
that
colon less
set.
send day greater. Land.
You
Land.
shouldn't go on Twitch until you know how to fly your plane.
Yeah.
Exactly. At least know how to get the damn thing in
Or
the
any
air and
stream.
on the ground.
Land 4 colon FL 200
At least
5
do
colon
that.
10,200 6
I
colon
mean-
less send day greater.
I mean,
You know what
I'm
it is,
glad he
dude?
knows how to like. I'm glad he knows how to take off and shit and do all that stuff correctly. He just can't land.
Maybe
good shit.
it could be Judge Judy. Maybe he's still stressed out about Judge Judy. It could be that. Daryl,
Yeah,
don't worry,
yeah.
man. That day's over. It's the past. It's behind you.
KPCD 100.
No, I gotta give him a hard time.
15 Z auto 25 request 16 dash 6 colon less send day greater. Land 6 colon less send day greater.
Yeah, man, it was like approaching 20, one-way 22 right. I'm like, holy shit.
Well, he was approaching 22 right and he turned
6
Well,
colon
no,
send day
well,
greater.
no,
Land.
maybe
6
your
colon
approach
send
will
day
be a
greater.
lot better than
Request 5
Daryl's.
colon
I will definitely watch
10,273
that
degrees slash
right
29
now,
phase. Request
actually.
66 colon send day greater.
He would
I'm
have
pretty sure.
landed if he would have
6 colon
kept
less send
Command
day
B
greater.
off.
Request 5
It
colon
would've been a
10,276 colon
landing.
less send
Well,
day greater.
Command B was.
Land 4 land 5 dash 6 colon less low perch
Command
greater.
B is like what does auto land. Like I don't know how command. If any of the command
RTE 1
B,
lex 1 slash 4.
command A or B go off.
Lockheed Martin folder view list.
Which
Lockheed at
command A
RT the
went
handout
off.
dash 3 stream chat form 1
500
mode.
feet.
Form 1 after takeoff CHKLST button.
Then they
Descent
engage command
CHKLST
B.
button.
Fuck that.
Rest.
Descent checklist.
Lockheed Martin
Yeah, he's
Lockheed
dead.
Martin registered R3D register P5.
Go ahead and get our descent
Yeah.
checklist out of the way, you guys.
Check.
Meanwhile, let's see how Johnny does.
Check.
Probably gonna be a hell of a lot better.
I'll at least land it. Okay.
Auto brakes.
Set.
Saying.
Landing
Yeah.
data.
Checked.
Approach
How much
briefing.
of a crater will you make in
Completed.
the runway when you land is the question.
Well, it depends. It
Checklist
depends on. Well, actually, it's going to be pretty smooth, I think, because the weather's not. The weather, from what I've seen, or from what you told
Nah,
me,
your weather's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, your weather's nice.
The thing about the 7.4 is, okay, yeah, I got to go to
Oh,
the
it's
main.
a 7.4,
I got to go to the main panel and put in my speed and stuff, but it don't take
It'll
that
be
long.
cold. You may need anti-ice though.
Damn it.
Yeah,
All you literally got to
yeah.
do with the 7.4 is put a pro. Like once you got the speed in, you got to put approach on it.
Well, here's my thing with the
You don't have to
7.4
like
is
Command B. And,
no, but I like to get my speed down in this thing, especially this. Like before
I bet,
before
yeah.
I get to 10,000, I'm already going to be at 100 or 240 knots. And I've tried to explain that. I've told that to people before. Like I've told Brandon the same thing. Like even in freeware, okay, you still have control of speed. Go in there and slow the fuck down. Like slow down. Just slow down. As long as you're not going under. I've been as slow as 200 knots at like 20,000.
I mean, that's
I mean,
the
Daryl
thing,
was
like,
Daryl just proved you can get down to 162.
Yeah.
Well, you
Yeah,
can go
he-
to well, you can go to
yeah.
like one. You can go to 140, but like the thing is, like if I wasn't there, Daryl would have just probably tried to let VNav control the speed for him, and that would have he would have just missed everything altogether. Like if he
How does he
put speed in
usually?
the
So
VNav,
when he
like,
usually
speed.
lands, he doesn't use the Command B.
No, I think what he was going to try to do was like he was putting in speeds and it wasn't slowing down. He had no idea about speed intervening, I don't think.
Has he never
I'm like,
landed?
dude, I'm like, dude, turn that on. You have to turn it on to slow it down manually. There's no way VNav is going to slow it down for you at the
Yeah, that's
correct time.
Has he never landed before?
that's
Or-
interesting.
I mean, he has, I guess, but like he's always talked about like, oh, how first officer is not like, no, dude, it's not first officer. It's you not knowing about functions of the autopilot and.
That kind of makes me question the tutorial that
KMDH
he made.
180,252 Z30,007 KT 280 340 10 SMOVC
He
042
made
M01
you a
slash
tutorial.
He made me a tutorial on how to
M0
fly and
198
how to land,
61,083 51,018.
Who did?
Because he can totally land the
Daryl.
plane.
Daryl did.
That's probably.
Hey, let me send you.
I'd love to hear that for.
Brandon's got a
for
copy of it.
entertainment purposes.
Actually, I think I might have a copy too of the tutorial that I did with the Code and Dark. That'll really help you, dude.
Yeah, I'm definitely
Yeah,
looking forward
well-
to that because I believe me, from an expert,
Upload
I
that
would
to
love
the
to get
server.
something like that. I'm telling you.
Yeah, let me get that for you, because I mean,
I wonder how Daryl landed with that tutorial. I bet it's entertaining as all.
No, I mean he did successfully land. He did, but it was yeah, he did it from Court and Dark, but
yeah.
yeah.
I remember when a long time ago, Daryl decided to fly with the BVI Virtual, and this dude goes and crashes a plane, in the middle of freaking nowhere, dude. Like, we went to look to see where the plane was, and it didn't even give like an actual specific location. It was like in between fucking locations, like in the middle of a fucking field, just sitting there like. And he had submitted the flight plan, and we're like, why did you submit?
Lockheed Martin
He's like,
registered
well, 'cause I had to land
55 left there,
regardless.
not responding like Ferris Smith Cruiser.
Why didn't you submit the flight plan and cancel that motherfucker, dude? Cancel that shit. Last thing I'm gonna do is
Make
submit
him pay it back.
yeah, like here, guys. I landed, guys. Well, what happened? Oh well, I crashed the plane, but I still landed. So I went ahead and submitted my flight plan.
Make him pay it back.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get like 2 jobs, bro.
How does that even work? Like, I mean, I know it's a simulation of an actual like
Well, it goes
airlines,
by.
like,
So when you fly for an airline, it goes by your. The main thing is it's how are you landing, right? So you really want to keep your landing at or below at least anything under -6. Now, technically,
100 by the way.
and I've tested this. I've tested this more than once. Technically, if you landed at a negative 900, you're not crashing. You put some
Channel message from Leo. Lost you for a sec.
put some
Hold on, stop.
stress on the plane for sure,
Leo left
but
channel.
you're not crashing in negative 900. But you're gonna need probably new tires, maybe new brakes, maybe, I don't know.
Did you
but
make Vision? Are you still?
There we go. Sorry about that. I
Are
lost
you
you
still
for a second.
BVI, or did you make Vision Global?
Leo
Are
logged
you-
onto the server.
You're on airline now.
Leo joined channel route. Leo left channel route. Leo joined channel.
no, so the Vision Global
He
is
has an airline, but
that's the airline that we started a long time ago. We had two of them pretty much were the same name, same idea, but we're all just like, well, let's just do one. That way, it's one airline for anybody that's or not vision impaired. Anybody can fly for us as long as they're, cool about it, not landing and submitting negative 2,500 landing rates.
Gaku 54.
So I apologize because
Yeah.
I lost you for a second when you were describing what it was like.
Somebody said
Man, I
yo.
gotta
I don't
fix
know
your
who
volume.
that
Hang
is. Got someone 54. Can you guys hear me?
go.
Yeah, that's my brother.
Oh, okay. Cool. I didn't recognize the name. Sometimes this reader doesn't. Well, you know what I mean.
DWM.
Sometimes it don't.
DWM. Form 101, column 2. Form 1. Descent CHKLS Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered P50 Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered P5.
Does it have like virtual
Distance to descent colon 204/0:0:28:18.
28
Yes.
minutes till descent, my friends.
Yeah, I'm not with.
Southwest Airlines, yes. Got virtual.
I
Wow.
think this one sounds better though, don't you guys? You guys remember the one from yesterday?
Yes.
Which one do you think sounds? The other one seems. I need to adjust it. It seemed too whiny,
I'm
like
not-
that whining noise.
I'm not big at that the one yesterday.
That's what I say. It's
Flex 0.
It's because I adjusted the sound from 7.3, but for some reason the sound on the 7.4 got changed with it, and I don't see how. I think
Federal
when
government cargo.
when you adjust
Yeah,
the sound
what-
for the CDU, I think that's for any plane. It covers all your planes.
How did you get federal cargo? Like, just out of curiosity, like, how did you get that to work?
So I've got another program that I don't really fly for, but I'll read sometimes I'll go and see what kind of flights they got. Josh, you know what program it is. It's that one that gives you different locations and stuff like that.
I've been looking for a program
Like
for
Grand
cargo
Tour?
air flights.
They just came out with a new version of it. I'm gonna start doing flights for it again, but I hate the freaking scheduler, dude. I can't stand the scheduler on that thing.
Is it? Is it scheduled? Is it Sim Toolkit or is it?
No.
AFWC 180,315
The-
Seattle 27,004 KT 10 SMO
Yeah,
04
the newest one.
3000 ARMKAO
The
1.
scheduler is not
Ethan
fixed.
150.
Whoever said it was, it is not. I want to make sure people realize
The
if you
sched-
get
like,
that program,
The
scheduler,
job, like
the
the interface for your schedule.
well, hold on. It's different areas. So like when you're looking for the planes, and you got to select one, for what you're going to fly, that thing's a pain in the.
Yeah.
That thing's a pain.
Well, yeah, it's a.
So
it's
which
a
one do you
table.
like? The
There's a-
Delta one?
There's a lot of flight sim table.
I like flying.
Apps that
I
use
like
those
Delta
tables.
best. That's the airline that I fly for a lot now is Delta Airlines.
It kind of
Because
interesting.
you
The
can
Delta,
fly
like,
for
the
that
official-
one and you can pick your flights. You don't got to go by a
AFOA
certain schedule.
180,315 Z Auto 28,012
You
KT
create
10
your own.
SMDKN 050M02/M0 -3000 KO 2.
I mean, I don't know. Like, there's so much debate on that. Like, the people who are like, oh, I want 100% realism, and they're like, oh yeah, pilot
Well,
stuff is good.
there is
because you don't
one.
actually-
There's another Delta airline that is 100% realism. Like, you got to do everything by the book, and if you don't, you won't
that
last.
airline.
You won't last.
It's interesting because because that airline, I actually, back in the Iowa interplane days, I flew for them, and like
See, I've got
I
an
landed in
account
a
with
field
them.
once, and my like officer, probational officer, whatever, whoever like manages your flights or whatever on there, basically said, you know, you landed in a field. What's going on? What happened?
Well, there's a
Like-
there's a dude that was on YouTube and because I got an account with that airline as well, but he ended up getting fired. And do you know why they fired him? Because he had created a schedule, or he took on a schedule that was he would fly every other day, and his flights would start at 8 in the morning in real life. And so he missed 2 of his flights. They gave him a warning after the first one he missed, then he missed another one, and they said, you know what, you're done. Because he asked him, why'd y'all fire me? That's how.
That sucks.
That's why I don't fly. I don't schedule shit. I still have an account, but I'm not. I'm like, nope, I'm good.
Oh yeah, no, like this. There's you
good right
have
now.
like 3 different modes. You have 3 different modes in a pilot's life. You can either do that, like ultra realism, or you can do like what is it? Basically, it's unlimited.
Folder view list screen check. Form 10 Lockheed Martin register.
It doesn't
Lockheed Martin
time
register.
you or anything. That's what
This is
happens.
the descent colon 167/0:0:23:9.
Have to worry about.
I want to do cargo flights, things like that.
Cargo
at
is
some
fun,
point.
dude. You could sign up for FedEx. I got an account with him.
Dude, FedEx would be awesome. Dude, I work for a company, and my job is literally to book
Yeah, I
orders.
need to figure out which company I want to join when I get
that will
on.
get sent out by FedEx.
Yeah, no, there's so
You know,
many
it's
of them.
really-
Like, there's a bunch.
I really wish that there was a flight sim company that, because like there's a virtual trucking company for truck simmers, where that will like pay you, like you can redeem points for like gift cards and money and all
Distance to
that
descent
stuff.
colon 160
We don't have
0
anything
colon
for flight sim like that. It's kind of sucky.
I'll never forget when dude actually.
That'd be cool.
Like we knew a guy,
Yeah.
and I know he's not
AAD
listening. If he was, I'd still tell this story
26,020 KT 10 SMS
because it's kind of hilarious. Actually, it is humoring. He really like took on when he flew. He took it on as a real thing, like as real as enough to tell
Yeah.
people in the background in real life, look, I can't do that tomorrow. I told y'all I gotta work. And I'm just like, you're not, it's not a real job, right? You know that, right? And
He's like, oh yeah, it is. I get up at like 8
yeah, he's like,
o'clock
look,
or
man, I
7,
get up
6
every
o'clock
morning
and-
at 7 o'clock, and I get my coffee, and I get ready to do my flights. I got a schedule I got to stick by. That's my job, man, every day.
Dude, he even, because he used Ideal Flight back when he was flying,
Yeah.
and he, like, Ideal Flight has
We're
like,
talking about a guy
schedule.
that dropped out of college
And-
to
and he-
get a job on
And he even...
the sim.
KRSD 180,300.
You gotta be
Oh,
fucking
my,
kidding,
my,
dude.
my.
What the hell?
Yeah.
Teams the auto
It's
29,010.
fu-
I want to make sure people
87
got that last
0.
part. He quit college.
You don't even get
QUIT.
paid for that.
Quit to sim and fly and have a job flying. But
What's
you
he doing now? Does he still do the same thing?
you're making no money, bro. Your account is zilch. Like, you ain't making shit on the sim. I don't know what he's doing now, but
God, I hope he's not still doing that.
I was thinking, because I go to college, right? And I'm like, man, I was picturing me dropping college. Like, who could do that? There's no way, dude.
Ain't
No
no I'd never
way.
do that, let me tell ya.
Yeah, I
started-
would never drop college for flight sim.
I started college in 2017, and I'm like, to throw that away just to sim? No. No way. That's,
Now, the day we start flying planes in the sim, that's real life,
oh, yeah.
and we get paid for it.
Yeah.
Now, if there was actual money to be made simming, then I mean, hell yeah.
You want to know something cool? I was watching a video. I need to find the link and let y'all watch it. Or maybe I'll show it to y'all. They was talking about the technology of how sims are becoming very related to some of the technology that we've got coming out. Meaning that drones you launch in the air, and then you have a real person sitting back somewhere manipulating this jet that's been designed to be like a fighter jet for the military. Like, it's just like being in the plane, only you're sitting
Gaku 54.
in an office somewhere
Did someone quit college just so he could sim?
with the
That's so stupid.
with the rest of his, with the rest of your crew that you fly with, like other people that fly in there, while you're fighting. But it's no different than what we're doing right now if you think about it.
Tell you Wi-Fi is.
I mean, the difference is maybe the software, right? Like on maybe their software, when flying it as a drone, you might have other stuff you got to do that, might be new stuff connected with flying,
We're also not fighting other people.
Well, yeah, exactly.
$273 knots indicated.
I gotta tell you,
What
though.
happened to your EGLO for your London flight?
What was it?
Your Heathrow flight.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna that's going to be. I thought it's on my schedule for today, but being I'm doing this one so late, so where I'm going now, when we leave again, we'll be leaving from here to go to EGLL, yeah. So it'd be the next one. It's coming up after this guy here.
So is that tomorrow then? Are you doing it, or when are you gonna do it?
Maybe I might
Of
even take off.
180,253 Z28,013 G20 KT 10 SMSCT 0360 VC050 M03/M09 2RMKAO2 SLT 174 60
Yeah, so we'll probably do that one tomorrow.
331,094 51,016.
You guys think we should do it early, and then have the flight during the day, or should we do it like evening, like 3ish, 4? We get in like late at night, but it'd be.
Man, it's Saturday night. I'm not going to bed for a long time.
That's what we'll do then.
So-
We'll take off like at 4. Fuck it. Get there at like 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It'd be after 11 probably.
Man,
Shit,
that'd
that's
be a
early
long
for me
flight.
on a Saturday. 11? Shit. That's early.
Wait, it's today Friday?
Saturday.
Today's Saturday.
What?
Saturday.
Wait.
Saturday night.
Tomorrow's not Sunday? What time
Or
is
no, wait a minute. Wait. We got this backwards. It is
Tomorrow's
Saturday.
Sunday.
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. Yeah.
That's what I said. It's Saturday night.
No, wait. It's Saturday right now.
Yes, it's Saturday right now. It'd be-
And there will be Sunday tomorrow.
Yes, as we speak, it is Saturday.
yeah.
Okay, so tomorrow then, Sunday.
So 4 o'clock. Unless we take off in the morning, but I'll probably wait till around 3 or 4. That way I get,
I don't know if I'm gonna be watching for the whole 7 hours. I have work on Monday, but I'll definitely watch
well,
for some time.
it'll be a little after 11 when we land. No later than 11:30 we'll be landed. Should be.
Man, I gotta find some time like this week to maybe like do another training, another one of those training flights.
Have you done any flying lately?
Not too much because I've
Lockheed Martin registered pre-park.
school just ended.
Distance to descent colon
Finals and
102
stuff
slash
like
0
that.
colon 0
okay.
colon 14 colon 6.
But I think I'm gonna set aside some time do like a short flight.
Distance to descent colon 101 slash 0
Yeah.
colon 0 colon
at some point this
13
week.
colon
We got 100
57.
miles
I'd
to
love
go,
be
you
able to
guys.
do it.
Before we sit. And like I said, the only thing I do in the 7.4, honestly, is I'll slow it down. I'll control speed. I will do what I'm getting ready to do right now and put in the
35R. Lockheed Martin registered pre-park 3D engine form 1 row 1 column 2.
for the
Act RTE 1 legs 1 the handout dash team talk free stream chat row 2 column 1.
ILS.
Star untitled dash destination runway row 2 column 3. Runway combo
then
box
other
30.
than
Airport
that-
edit selected cost.
activate approach, and that's it. I mean, from there, if everything goes the way it should, it'll take you right to the ground. I mean, mostly. Sometimes you gotta interfere, but...
Runway. Airport edit selected course. Land selection removed.
KDTW.
KGTC 180,335 Z Auto 26. Runway combo 04L. 0421L. 22L. 22R.
Flying
Lockheed Martin Regis Form 101 Cop RTE 1 to handout dash T3 stream chat road. Star untitled dash note at row 2 column 3. Star untitled dash note ZFW 72,606 ZFW 480 Psi 109. Land. Cost slash 36 RLTTHD land. Carriage return. R. 2.
22 right.
Destination runway row 1 runway combo box 22R collapsed. Normal cursor. Edit cursor.
Oh.
Star untitled dash notepad. Text at Lockheed Martin register 3R3D or normal. Lockheed Martin. 22R.
Now.
Airport edit
Just the
Bill
last
to sales
of this
edit
game
name
before I
colon
go
at
to
wheel slash
sleep.
frequency colon 111.95.
Gotta get up early for church in the
R.
morning.
E. 111.95. Horse colon 215.6.
111.95.
Set nav radios. Nav 1 frequency edit selected 111.95. Nav 1 course edit selected 216. Land 266. 215. Nav 2 frequency edit selected 115.30.
Leo, when you log
Nav-
in, does it freeze
Nav
for a
1 frequency
couple of
edit selected
seconds?
111.95.
Yeah, every like
Nav 2 frequency edit
first time
selected.
that I did,
Select
when I
111.
logged back in, it did freeze for like a minute or so.
Nav 1 course edit
and then
215.
loaded, but,
Nav 2 frequency edit
generally,
111.95.
it takes a couple seconds to
How do you know how to
Nav 1
create
course edit.
vaults? How do you
Nav 2 frequency
like,
edit
you can like
111.95.
delete a character? or
Nav
see
2
how
course
do you
edit selected
create vaults?
315.
I'm not sure because
So you can
I only have one character so far. I don't know how to create elements, unfortunately.
2 selection removed. 1.
I wish
5.
Seems like you can.
I wish there
Nav
was
2
like a
frequency edit.
centralized chat.
Nav 1 course edit
It's kinda
215.
weird
Nav 2
just
frequency
to
edit
have
111.95.
everyone be in
Nav 2
those
course edit 200. Bill to tails edit.
There we go.
Nav 1 colon
There is a
111.95. Course colon
there is a
216.
global chat. I
Choose
just don't
destination
have
runway.
I don't know how
at
to
the
use it.
beginning.
Like, oh, okay.
Choose destination. Airport edit select runway combo box. OK button alt plus.
Unless
Lockheed
it's
Martin
locked
register
in
Yeah, we got
3R3D.
the frequency put in for
Beta's on.
iOS. So now all
Beta's
I'm going
only
to do is
gonna last
adjust
for a
my
couple
speed. Hit approach when it comes time. And my flaps. I manage my flaps. I don't depend on first officer to do that. But other than that,
I'll definitely look up for that coding
Yeah, I'll-
tutorial, John.
I'm gonna
Right left channel. Right logged out of the
I'm gonna
server.
find that for you, buddy. That way you can, because I mean, look, I'm not saying I'm not ever claiming to be better than anybody else, because I'm not. But even Josh has told me, like in the past, he likes the way that I write tutorials. Like, cause I try to be very specific, but not too specific, right? Like if it doesn't really take part in what I'm teaching you, then I don't discuss it.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're too specific, like, you know, just like me trying to help Daryl just like a couple minutes ago.
K153 Z Auto 26,007 G7
Like,
KT7 SM
I didn't know, like, I didn't, you know, I
033
didn't know, there's too many variables.
Distance to
I
descent
don't know
colon
exactly
68/0
where he
colon.
was
You did
and-
tell him that you
when
done
want
knew
me
he was going to
post,
crash,
I-
right? You did tell him that you planned on crashing him.
No, I mean, he did that on his own. I didn't have to fucking tell him.
No, I'm just kidding. Like, wait a minute, I didn't crash. What are you talking about? Oh, shit, guys. All right, so far, guys, we got 64 miles to go.
273 knots indicated.
Speed's good, 273 knots. So we're not even going too fast, really.
Seems like you're making some good time over there.
Weather's good. I mean, it's
Line colon 267 at 76 knots. Gust at 0
winds
knots.
26. What did it say?
Line colon 267 at 76 knots. Gust at 0 knots.
267 at 76 knots. So, I mean, that's average stuff right there. But I know when I start descent, I'm going to turn on my de-icer.
Star untitled dash note form 101 column 3. At RTE 1 lex 1/4 at the handout dash team talk 5 classic B 5 points 3 stream chat row 1 column 6.
I believe that's necessary.
What is the DS supposed to do anyway?
Lockheed Martin registered 3R3 deregistered. Lockheed Martin registered 3R3.
Keeps
deregistered P5.
You have two different spots. The de-icer, you got it on your, you got your wings de-icer.
And you got the
wing
engine.
anti-ice, and then you got the engines, and all of them are very important. And because you don't want your engine for like, even though it's a jet engine, like it can still, certain components can still freeze. you know.
Even though it's like hot as hell inside there.
Well, not every, but thing is, it's not hot everywhere. Like, and you got to figure when you're flying, you're talking negative 47 degrees, negative 50 degrees. Like, that's cold, you know? Because I remember when God was telling me about, tried to say that, you know, jets didn't need keep their engines warm or anything freezing, but that's not true.
996 RMKAO 2T10,500.
I didn't even know metal could freeze.
71,084.
Well, I don't know, and I don't know what freezes on them, but because the thing to think about it, it also has air going through it, right? Like that's what really.
Oh yeah, if it's got air going through it directly, then yeah, that's a problem.
Yeah.
So the icer just sort of keeps things warm.
So imagine the air like going through it at the same time of it being like negative 47 degrees. Like,
oh yeah, that's definitely bad.
I can't even imagine it. Like, that's cold, dude. I think the coldest weather that I've ever been in, when it was like -4 outside, you know.
I've been camping in 0-degree temperatures, so.
Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D. Distance to descent: 44/0:0:6:9.
44 miles, you guys.
Yeah, I went camping once. It was a winter camp.
Hamilton, Indiana, United States.
Boy Scouts for a long time.
We're in. Isn't that crazy, dude? We're in Hamilton, Indiana, and we're that close for descent. Like,
wow.
Michigan's 2 states away, technically. 'Cause you got Michigan. I think. Well, depends on where you're at, though.
Well, apparently, Leo Daryl is apparently trying to get a verification code in this world. He can't get one, so I guess they're still not fixed completely.
I guess not.
On where?
Mist World. It's a new game.
What kind of game is that?
Audio MMO, massive multiplayer is kind of, I mean, based on Archimedy, it's probably not massive, but it is audio multiplayer game.
And what's it called?
Mistworld. It's a Chinese game, but they just translated it into English and released that version today as a beta.
Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered T5 left there. Not responding right there. With cursor.
Last time I took me to log, it took me like 20-30 seconds to get on the actual server, you know, when I tried logging in.
Distance to descent: 31/0:0:4.
31 minutes. 31 minutes.
Official server is going to be is going to have better, like, I don't know, latency.
I hope so.
Thing. Yeah.
COD 180,331 C Auto 27,017 KTASM-SNSCT 01ASCT025OBZ035M05/M07/2994 RMKAO 2SND03.
You know, I just realized, I think I know why my autopilot kept going off. Even yesterday, now that I'm thinking about it. I think maybe I was hitting my yoke. And there's a setting, if you don't have it set right, you hit your yoke and the autopilot will go off just like it would if you hit your trim.
Yeah.
I forget what that setting's called, but I need to go in there and fix it if that's what it is.
It is, go and grab the options file that Declan has on the BBI Pilots channel for PMDG, because he disabled it. It's what is it? Control. I forgot what it's an autopilot control setting.
Yeah.
That Declan automatically sets for you in that file.
KMZZ 180,335 Z Auto 27,013 KT10SMD KN019OBZ025M05/M07/2994 RMKAO 2T10,500,1071.
Did somebody leave? I think.
Yeah, Ryan said he'd be back.
Oh, okay.
DWN. DT. Distance to descent, colon, 16
Man, it would
slash 0,
be
colon,
cool
0,
if,
colon.
like, there was a
Folder
flight
view list.
sim
Start untitled dash Lockheed Martin register.
where you could
Lockheed Martin
like
register.
get gift cards or some shit, like earn like actual
Yeah,
stuff.
like there's a virtual trunking company where you can do that. There needs to be a, like, I wish there was an airline where like you can get, I don't know, Mile High Club rewards or something, or like a club, you know, like kind of like how they have, like an airlines have, where you get like points.
That'd be cool.
Redeem them for cash back rewards and stuff. Yeah, that would be cool for Sydney. Yeah.
I would do that. That would be something to think about. I know trucking simulators, though, they're pretty cool. I've seen a couple of those. You know?
Now, yeah, if we had a mod for that, I'd be all
Oh,
over
dude,
it.
I definitely, believe me, I would get on that in like an instant, man.
Distance to descent,
I've
colon, 8
always
slash
wanted,
0, colon, 0, colon,
in
1,
real
colon, 8.
life, I'd always wanted to be a trucker.
I've always
Start
wanted
untitled
to
dash
be a
note, form
trucker
1, row
too.
1,
Like,
act RT,
if I
1,
had
lex 1,
sight,
slash 4,
I
act
saw
RT,
the eye.
E1, lex 1, act RT, act RT, act 0, 4, 5 degrees, 10, and 1, colon, slate 0.839 slash F0, 2, colon, joke 3, 0, 1, colon, slate 0.839 slash FL 376.
Well, if you're a solitary guy, like, you know, I don't really give a shit about people. Really, like,
Yeah,
you know,
I don't give a damn.
I can do my job.
Yeah, it's...
Start window, see, Lockheed Martin, start untitled, form 1, row 1, column 4.
You know, I think a lot of people, like, they do simming. Some people do simming because it's we all do it because it's fun, right? But we all sometimes...
Folder view list, Lockheed Martin register, form 1, row 1, column 2.
You don't have to interact with people.
Descent CHKLST button.
Maybe
Press.
they can see it.
Lockheed Martin register. Lockheed Martin register. 3 par 3D.
I mean, if you go online, yeah, that's where the most interaction is. But if you don't want to interact with people, you can just stay offline and have a nice, relaxing, stress-free.
Then again, you'll find that in real life.
Set.
It's
Landing
just,
that.
make cat noises.
Check.
Approach briefing.
Completed.
See, my one uncle, he used to drive nothing but Peterbilts.
Checklist complete.
Yeah.
Autopilot on.
Left autopilot light on. Right master warning light on.
Autopilot on.
Left autopilot light on. Right master warning light off. KHHG 180,355 Z auto 20.
I don't know.
D6012 D16K.
Then again, I know a couple of people out there who are streamers on YouTube who actually make pretty good money, actually, just by simming. And they yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's Captain Canada, there's
277 knots indicated.
Yeah, XP72 is awesome.
149.
Captain K-Man, who ironically
Form 1
enough,
row
I
1
met
cop
on
RTE 1 lex
Cyclone
start
Virtual
untitled
back
to
in
hang up dash
Richmond.
team top 5 classic V 5 free stream chat row 2 747 cockpit channels row 2 column 3.
All kinds of stuff.
Lockheed Martin Lockheed Martin registered 747 cockpit
now he
channels.
runs his own airline
36
called
knots.
Solaris Air.
Level 1
You know,
electrical 1
I really sincerely hope that in the next, like,
MCP 1
few months,
speed control proving speed edit selected 100 speed intervene button CMDSPD button speed intervene
becomes like a lot larger.
speed edit selected 286 35
I mean,
selection removed
it already is like Zachary Klein and
260.
Moritz, aka
Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3D registered Lockheed Martin
Travis
registered
Horseman.
34,371 BASL.
I know about Zach, yeah.
Yeah, and you know, Moritz, aka yeah, I think he's Sightless Horseman on the other games forum. He's back. Like he used to sim with us back in the
Spoilers colon 51.
days before.
Folder view list.
Ended.
Lockheed 700 form 1 row 1 column 3 form 1.
He's back.
Descent CHKLST button. Secure flow button. Shutdown CHKL. Shutdown flow button. Auto button.
Yeah, and
Voice
then,
button.
of course
Press.
I'm pretty new to this.
Anti-ice on.
So.
I gotta actually I need to get Mike Wassel back into simming. He was simming back in the LIP days too. I need to get him back.
Anti-ice on.
And number 1 and voice button. And number 4 anti-ice valve light off rest.
I'm sure.
Lockheed Martin registered 3 R. Lockheed Martin registered 3 R3D registered 3. 267
Yeah,
authenticated.
he
Minus
didn't know.
25, 26 feet per minute.
He didn't know anything about. There was
Form
no
1 row 1
TFM
column 2
or
form
anything back
747
then.
cockpit act RTE 1 lex 1 slash 3 dash PMDT 7 act
Zachary
RTE
Klein, like he came in.
act RTE 048 degrees to
He
NN
had no
33
idea
1
what
colon
TFM
double
was,
300 slash
so
FL
like,
321.
really use it. So like the lack
Lockheed
of
Martin registered 3 R3 Lockheed Martin registered
lack of documentation on
32,753
TFM really
VASL.
didn't help Zach very much.
Yeah, I mean,
He's just kind of trying to learn on the seat of his pants. Really.
I used to watch your videos when in the Easter Plane days, and I thought it was really cool to watch. But
Yeah,
I
it
never
was cool.
expected that it would be like this. Certainly not like a few years from the time period, but you know, it is what it is.
What's up? Where'd you go, John? There you go.
Oh, he's back.
31,000 feet.
Let's see.
264 knots indicated.
I don't know how much. I mean, it's getting so good now that I think
Total
that,
fuel Poland 28,600. 265 knots indicated. 30,326 feet ASL.
You know, like a lot
Spoilers
of
Poland 52.
We're with that
Minus 26,
X-axis
64
of
feet per minute.
those.
30,000 feet.
Apparently there's WebFMC functionality in it that he already said that he's gonna add like NVDA like labels and stuff like that, accessibility. So that already has fly-by-wire, the fly-by-wire A320 support for 2020, which means if that accessibility and those two combined, I mean, we're looking at that being able to fly a
29,000
quality
feet.
freeway Airbus.
that'd be awesome.
Yeah. It's without Tramberg and like a full-blown FMS, and, that's gonna be a day right there.
KSMB 180,355 Z Auto 2016 KT 180 240 NSM OBC 017M04/M07-2990 RMKA 01
I
28,000
don't know.
feet.
I mean, given the A220's fly-by-wire nature, it should be by definition easier. But I don't know. I've never really flown with an FMS and stuff like
27,000 feet.
that. With the as automated as the Airbus is, it's more automated than like the 7.3.
Alright, let's see.
But
Distance to descent Poland 0/0 Poland 0 Poland.
I'm not really sure how old this
Distance to destination Poland 115/0 Poland 0. 265 knots indicated. 26,133.
80s,
Minus 2605 feet per minute. 26,000 feet.
Okay, wow.
Sure, maybe.
So far, so good, you guys.
So like 40 years.
Minus 2592 feet per minute.
Wow,
40 years of service, maybe.
That's what I like about this
Lockheed
plane.
Martin
You
registered
guys
R3D
can tell
registered
it's
P5 left bearing.
really
Not
doing
responding
its
right bearing.
descent.
With cursor.
Dude, imagine if like a plane had like text-to-speech on the like CDU and stuff like natively.
You should see the big ship that
25,000
what's the
feet.
guy's name with that did the partnership with NASA? What's his name? That did X.
SpaceX, yeah.
Yeah, the dude, the one dude, like, he's already designed the space shuttle. Dude, it's massive. It's gonna have all kinds, like, it's gonna be able to sleep like 100 and some odd people.
24,000 feet.
All kinds. It's crazy to think about, but we're headed that direction for sure.
I mean, given some years, I mean, people might see the. With the right information, a live person really could just.
KGWP 180,355 Z Auto 26,010 T15 KT 10 SMOVC 017M03/M06/2988 RMKA02 23,000 feet.
You have a co-pilot anyway, right? But for the most part, could probably make it happen.
I think the
there
trip
was
to Mars
somebody
will happen. I do think it'll happen.
On ACB radio, there was like a couple months back. Somebody, a recruiter, went on one of their shows talking about they're looking for blind and
22,000 feet.
They're looking for blind and visually impaired interests to become co-pilots. And
How
I'm
the
like,
fuck is that gonna work?
Who was looking for it?
I have no idea. Some recruiter for this organization like went on ACB radio talking about they're looking for. Are you interested in becoming a co-pilot for like a worldwide airline or whatever?
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5 left bearing. Not responding right bearing.
I wonder if they specifically meant visually impaired or they're talking about blind and visually impaired. I don't know, but like.
KTFI 180,353 Z Auto. DWF 21. Minus 2270 feet per minute.
You would just be
20,881 feet ASL. 264 knots indicated.
We wouldn't even get past the medical exam for something. I don't understand, but
The technology just isn't there right now, and that's really because people just haven't made it happen. But if it has, if it was made accessible to us, then
it's like as a part of the medical
S.
exam, it's quite
19,874
interesting.
VASL.
You actually have to do a test where you're deprived. They want to see how you react if you're deprived of so much oxygen. Basically, is.
Oh yeah.
See how your body will handle under different
19,000 feet.
pressures, essentially.
Sounds like torture to me.
18,958 VASL.
No, it's apparently not. I mean, but some people they have to test you because some people they need to know how you as an individual would react to it.
And that sounds really hard to do. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just
Transition
like
altitude.
you know they give you a bunch of level. They just
Check.
like
Altimeter forward
we just sit
1023
there,
30.21
they'll
inches
just
stop.
start.
Altimeter
They'll tell
forward
you
1012
like, hey, we're
29.8
gonna do
inches stop.
this. And they just wait. You just sit there calmly and just tell them what's going on.
17,368 feet. 264 knots indicated.
Going.
Act RTE 1 legs 1 slash form 1 row 1 column 3 747 cockpit panels row 1 747. Speed intervened.
Well,
Speed
I can kind of see why they do that, just in
Selection
case
removed.
you like mess up or something during a flight and you got too high in the air.
240. 240.
Yeah.
Lockheed Martin registered 3R3D registered P5. Lockheed Martin registered 3R3.
I mean, unless you're going to the top of a mountain, I don't think there's gonna be any problems.
Yeah. But you know, it's interesting going back to this world. I wish that like
Unknown.
when you alt tab or like minimize the window, the sound just would not like. They're still making apps like this where the sound goes away. Like,
Yeah, I don't like that. I wish it would just like stay. Like,
P2D does that annoying stuff too, where the engines will just drop out and minimize.
16,105
yeah, but
VASL.
at least the good part is you can
246 knots
actually
indicated.
change that.
S. 16,024 feet ASL. 16,000 feet.
No, I mean.
Alright, folks, we're at
They're
16,000
supposed to be
feet.
programmed to do that, but you kind of can. It sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I did it.
Descent
It works just fine.
into Detroit. There's them engines.
Right master warning light on.
Uh-oh.
Right master warning light on.
No, like when
How's
you
that going?
hit like Windows M, like on
Hey.
P3D,
Minus 128 feet per minute.
like the engine will.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered P5. V minus 177 feet V. Minus 285 feet per minute V. Minus 374 feet per minute V. Minus 512 feet per minute V.
Yeah, I
245
guess
knots
it will do
indicated.
that, but I don't know.
S. 240. S.
2020 does
244 knots
that,
indicated.
Like, I guess
S.
it's just either
Minus 1286 feet per minute. 747 cockpit panels. Speed intervene button. CMDS
Yeah, it kinda sucks that
Either
way.
with like pause
Altitude.
and
Flight level change button. Altitude button. Heading controls grouping. Heading goal button. Heading button. Navigation controls grouping. F. Vertical speed controls grouping.
Don't
Vertical
crash
speed.
there, John. Like,
FD/R left bracket on right bracket button. Angle limiter left bracket off right bracket
Right.
button. Disengage barrel left bracket off right bracket. AP/C left bracket off right bracket button.
Nah,
AP/R
yo,
left bracket
I'm
off right
sure
bracket
you'll
button. LNAV left bracket on right bracket button. VNAV left bracket on right bracket.
Oh, yeah.
Localizer hold left bracket off right bracket. Approach left bracket off right. Panel lights list. Cockpit panels. Panel lights list. AP/C colon off. AP/L colon on.
I'd watch it
AP/C
for
colon
that.
off. AP/R colon
and
off.
it's kind of hard to hear like a double.
THR colon off. SPD colon off. LNAV colon on. VNAV colon on. 14,000 feet. Cockpit panel
Anyway,
speed.
I'll be right back.
Speed controls grouping. Speed edit selected 240.
Sounds good, buddy.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V5 row 1 column. Lockheed Martin minus 1995 feet per minute. 243 knots in. 13,605 feet ASL.
Alright.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered V5 left parent. Not responding right
I
parent.
don't know why it's doing that. There's been a couple times it's done that now, not responding, then it goes out of it. I don't know, something. Maybe there's something wrong with this airplane, I don't know. But as long as you let us land, I don't care. But it's done it a couple times, I'm not sure why it's doing it.
747 cockpit panels row 1 column 2. 13,000 feet. Act RTE 1 legs 1 slash 3 dash PMDT 747 CDU row 1 column 3. Form 1 row 1 column 4. Cruise 180,305 star untitled dash note the handout dash team top 5 classic V 5.6.302 restream chat row 2 column 3. Restream chat row 1 column 1. Restream chat
Yeah, see,
document.
that's an iOS set. I wish the 7.3 would do that.
Restream chat.
Yeah, I wish, like I said.
I think it's
I
supposed
kind of
to.
like how. Yeah,
Restream
I kind
chat.
of like how
12,000
Next
feet.
does it. Next would do it right after the
Restream chat.
descent check-in, so it'll
Cannot kill the current
immediately
process.
set it. So it's
Yeah.
ready.
Restream chat. Restream chat.
Well, it sets it at like, 12,000, 13,000, something like
Restream
that.
chat. Lockheed Martin registered pre-par 3D registered P5. 11,412 feet ASL.
Yeah, like 13,000. But the 7.3 is supposed to tell you when it does it too, but
Yeah,
I think it might be a
I think
first
it's
officer
bug. They
thing.
never got around
I
to
don't
fix
think it's
Yeah,
the
it is.
plane itself. I think it's a first officer thing.
Left master caution light on. Right
No,
master
it is a
caution light
first
on.
officer thing. Like, he sets it like
Why did my caution light come
when
on?
he thinks you're on approach.
Minus 295 feet per minute.
You look good.
242 knots indicated. 11,091 feet ASL.
Huh.
Minus 260 knots. Heading colon 35. Heading colon 35. 704 at RTE1 lex 1 slash 3 dash PM at RTE1 lex 1 slash 3 dash PM DG 747 CTU CTU display at red only multi-line selected at RTE1 at RT 039 degrees 5 NM 1 colon HANDL 260 slash 11,000 days.
Okay.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-part. Lockheed Martin registered pre-part 3D registered P5.
See if we can land it without pulling a Daryl. No, I don't know what happened to him. It could have been first officer messing up or anything. I don't know.
Left master caution light off. Right master caution light off. KADT 180,353 Z auto 28,010 G17 KT10 SMOVC 0.
Okay.
Minus 1581 feet per minute. 10,705 feet ASL.
13,000.
241 knots indicated.
Is now on.
Just go ahead. Get me a flap.
240 knots indicated. 10,495 90. 241. At RTE1 747 cockpit panels 01 column speed controls
We have
moving.
begun our
Selected
final
240.
descent to
Selection room.
Detroit. Flight attendants will be
230.
passing through the
Lockheed Martin
cabin to
registered.
select
At
any
RTE1
craft
lex 1
one
CT
final
units.
time.
At RT 040 degrees 13 NM 1 colon LECTR 240 slash 10,000 D8000 02 colon 240 slash 6,000 1 colon Sizer 210 slash 6,000 04 colon WONDR 210 slash 3,000
tasks and stow any larger
747 cockpit. Lockheed Martin registered pre-part 9504 8686
We look good so far.
235 knots indicated.
Real nice.
At RTE CTU at RT 01 colon LECTR 240 slash 10,000 02 colon FAVA 240 slash 13 colon Sizer 210 slash 6,000.
We're going to go to 210.
9 Lockheed Martin registered pre-part 3D registered lock 232 knots indicated. 8856 feet ASL. 7956 feet AG. 232 knots indicated. At RT 747 cockpit panels 01 speed controls proven selection room. 220. Lockheed Martin registered pre-part 220. 229 knots indicated. 227 knots indicated. Flaps 1. 83 9. 76 29 feet AG. 224 knots indicated. Left master caution light on. Right master caution light on. 223 knots indicated. 747 at RT 040 degrees 9 NM. At RT 040 degrees 4 NM. 1 colon LECTR 240 slash 10,000 D8000 day. 072 colon FAVA 240 slash 6,000. Lockheed Martin registered pre-part 3D registered P5. 8168. 73 221 knots indicated. Flaps 5 altimeter colon 1011 29.86 inches dot.
Ba-ba-ba-ba. We're crashing here. No, not really. Excuse me.
Going
8,000
to bed,
feet.
y'all. Catch y'all tomorrow.
Hey, Jim, have a good one, man. We'll work on doing that flight here hopefully in the next day or so.
Okay, you too. Be
All
safe.
right, buddy.
Start left channel. Start
You
logs
know,
out of
Tim
server.
was here. I thought he was already gone.
Hey, what's up? I'm back.
What's up, brother? What's up, brother?
Much. So I'm getting a new broad display in a couple days, like 3-4 days. I'm pretty excited about it, actually.
Hold on, you said you're what?
I'm getting a new broad display in a couple days or so.
Yeah, I need to get one for college. I think I'm gonna go. As bad as I don't want to, I think I'm gonna go through the VR and let them get me a couple things.
I'm doing that too. I really don't want to either. But
Yeah,
I mean,
it's like, you know, as bad as I don't want to go through them because I know what they've done to me in the past. But I'm like, you know what?
7,000 feet.
It's worth it if it gets me a new.
What do you want to get? Like a note taker or something?
Well, I do, but a braille display for sure, and I don't want the one for 600 because I've heard too many down stories about that one.
No, get like a Mantis or like a
206 knots indicated.
Those
Yeah.
are nice broad displays. I'm getting a Mantis.
210 knots indicated.
The way it works is it's like a full
220. At RTE1 Lex 1 747 740 selection. 210 left 210.
NAV1 has
Lockheed
localizer.
Register. Lockheed Martin.
Localizer is alive. Runway heading 216.
Flaps in motion.
51,449 up.
At least
Right
that way,
136.
because I guess on that cheap one it don't.
51,432
See, I've never
up.
had one, so I
Right
don't know much about it. But
127.
I guess, like, you know how on the good braille displays you
up.
can
Right 119.
like move in between the lines and like I guess
51,431
read
up.
stuff.
Right
There's certain
114.
buttons that it don't have, so you can't really look at anything in
51,437 up.
detail. Like you can only go up and down.
Yeah. I have
51,440
I
up.
have the orbit reader
Left 66.
right now.
Oh, you got
And
one.
I
51,455 up. Left
747
67.
cockpit panels 01 747 cockpit panel 210
51,472 up.
Yeah, it doesn't have
212 knots
cursor
indicated.
buttons.
67 53 30 7 at RTE
51,482 up.
at RTE
Left
113
71.
degrees 3 NM 1 colon size 210 slash 6000 0 2 colon WNDR 210 slash 3000
Left 73.
2 3 colon ANGTL 170 slash 2000
51,486 up.
1 colon
Left
size 210 slash 6000 113 degrees 1 NM
51,488 up.
at RTE
Left
113
77.
degrees 1 NM at RTE 113 at RTE
51,487 up.
at
Left
RTE 1
79.
land 113 degrees 1 NM 1 colon
51,484 up.
113 degrees
Left
0
80.
NM 1 colon size 210 slash 6000
Yeah, definitely.
51,484
051 colon
up.
double 051
Left 82.
degrees 32 NM Lockheed Martin registered Lockheed Martin registered
51,485
knots
up.
indicated
Left 84.
flaps 10
All right, we're looking good, guys. We
51,536
really
up.
are.
244
Left 80.
212 knots indicated
This is gonna be a good landing. I got a good feeling about it.
51,633 up.
left master caution
Left
light off right
72.
master caution light off
So
51,749 up.
209 knots
Left
indicated
62.
we are
209 knots indicated
51,917
at
up.
209
Left 52.
knots,
54 58 feet ASL
almost to 5,000
52,106
feet.
up. Left 42.
Flaps 10.
52,323
Everything
up.
looks, good.
9 degrees
Left 32.
Now, what was you
5,000
saying? I
52,535 up.
what would you ask
Left
me?
21.
I was gonna ask
KTUH
Josh.
180,450 54,060
Left
14 KT 10 SMOVC 0203 slash M0620
52,862 up. Left 4.
I just have the one that they gave me at
53,012 up.
beginning of
Right one.
college, which I didn't learn. You know, it didn't have the orbit reader and
52,201
focus
up.
and all that shit back
Right
then.
4.
It was the refresher braille.
Well, you can send that to the
53,140
Johnny
up.
Needs a Braille
Right
Display
6.
account.
52,629 up.
No, I
Right
really
7.
want to get
Glide
one
slope is alive.
because
NAV1 has
I
glide
know it's
slope.
going to help me out a lot in college.
53,834 up.
I know it will.
Right 7.
Dude, audio
53,996 up.
But an
Right 7.
audiobook does not replace the
54,112 up.
saving that you get
Right
with
6.
reading Braille, because believe me,
Yeah.
like reading an audio
54,254 up.
25
Right 6.
207 knots indicated at RTE 1 Lex 1 slash 2 dash PMDG 7 CD at RT 051
Right 4.
at RT 051 degrees 27 NM
54,385 up.
Lockheed Martin
Right 3.
Lockheed Martin 37 east minus 299 feet per minute
54,415
KTTM
up.
180,450 Seattle 25,000 KT 10
like there's
minus
some, I
377
understand,
feet per
like,
minute
438.
You're reading like college books. Or
minus 138
Right
feet per
one.
minute 209 knots indicated
There's some
54,438 up.
fiction
CD
Left
split
audio
at RT
books
051
there
degrees
that was,
27 NM
We're doing good,
at
guys.
RT
Don't worry.
051 degrees 26 NM
Left 2.
great ones out
1
there.
colon double low NDR 210 slash 3000
54,475 up. Left
A
3.
bunch of the graphic audio stuff. And
54,496 up.
obviously.
Left 4.
I love it, but like Braille
54,497 up. Left
if
5.
you know it, of course.
Yeah.
54,489 up.
I don't know,
Left
my
6.
reading speed is
We
not-
are looking good, guys.
That's the best.
54,488 up.
Fall
Left
asleep,
6.
you know, like trying to
Lockheed
read
Martin registered
something.
747 cockpit panels
54,482
row 1 star untitled
Left
the Anno
7.
team top 5
And I
classic
get,
the Anno
like-
team
Alright,
top
I'll be
5.
right back. I'm gonna get landed, guys. I'll be right back.
Left 8.
CPU display at red only mode.
Alright, here we go. Now I can...
54,481 up.
Alright, guys, so...
Act RTE1 Lex 1/2-PMDG7 Act RT 051 degrees 24 nm.
54,488 up.
Act RT
Left
051
7.
degrees 23 nm. Card
We got
180,400
13 miles to go before I put this into approach.
Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. 212 knots indicated.
54,482 up. Left
We're
6.
saying in between 204 and 212 knots. As of right
54,480
now.
up. Left 6. 54,485 up. Left 7. 54,485 up. Left 7. 54,479 up. Left 8. 54,482 up. Left 8.
I got a good
54,488
feeling
up.
about this landing,
Left 9.
guys. I think it's going to be a good one.
54,483 up. Left 9.
Act RTE Act RTE Act RT 051 degrees 21.
54,482 up.
051 degrees 20
Left 9.
1 colon WONDR
54,482 up.
2994 feet.
Left 9.
2329. 211 knots indicated.
54,482 up. Left 9.
Lockheed Mark 747 cockpit panels. 747 cockpit panels. Speed controls moving speed at
54,468 up.
210.
Left 10.
190.
54,489 up.
Act RTE 1
Left
legs
10.
1/2-PM CPU. Act RT 05. Act RT 051 degrees 18
54,489 up.
nm.
Left 10.
700 Lockheed Martin registered. 2993 feet ASL.
54,487 up. Left 10.
212 knots indicated.
54,485 up.
2995
Left
feet
11.
ASL.
54,490 up. Left 11. 54,492 up. Left 11.
Like right now,
54,486 up.
it's saying
Left 11.
54,486 up.
54,491 up.
That is
Left 11.
way off.
2997. 2320.
54,491 up. Left 11. 54,494 up. Left 11. 54,491 up. Left 11. 54,492 up. Left 11. 54,493 up. Left 12. 54,499 up.
212.
Left
Act
12.
RTE 1 legs 1. Act RT 05. Land. 051 degrees 14 nm. Act
54,494
RTE 1 051
Left
degrees 14 nm. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin red. Center autopilot
54,500
light on. Right
up.
autopilot light on.
Left
Approach
12.
light on.
54,496 up. Left 12.
56 feet per minute.
54,499 up. Left 12.
211 knots indicated.
54,488 up. Left 12.
Approach mode active. Flight slow hold active.
54,486 up. Left 12.
212 knots indicated. Act
54,488
RTE 1
up.
legs 1/2
Left 12.
PMDG 704. Act RTE 1 legs 1/2 PMDG 700. Act RT 051 degrees 13
54,487
nm.
up. Left 12.
Act RT 051 degrees 12 nm. Lockheed Mark 747
54,486 up.
cockpit panels. Speed
Left
controls
12.
moving.
54,484 up. Left 12.
190,180,000. 109 land selection removed.
54,482 up. Left 12.
185.
54,474
RTE 1
up.
legs 1/2
Left 15.
PMDG 747. Seat. Act RT 05.
54,492 up.
051 degrees 10 nm.
Left 21.
700. Lockheed Martin registered. Lockheed Martin registered. 3004.
Glide slope is alive.
198
NAV1 has
knots
localizer. Localizer is alive.
Folder view list.
Runway heading
Act RT
36.
Lockheed 700 star
NAV1
untitled.
has glide
RTE
slope.
Lockheed Martin 700 star untitled.
54,485
Lockheed
up.
Martin registered.
Left 24.
Lockheed Martin registered.
54,532 up.
Aspar.
Left 18.
FS Grant FS Flight FS Meter 3.0 Flight Simulator FSDT FS-F FSDT Flight Simulator First Officer Rob 3067 App Start Cursor Normal Cursor
Glide slope is alive. NAV1 has localizer.
Approach hold on.
Localizer is alive.
LNAV on.
Runway
ENAV
heading
on.
36.
Flaps 10.
NAV1 has glide
Wait
slope.
auto button Wait button
54,537 up.
Lockheed
Left
Martin
19.
registered R3D at Lockheed Martin registered R3D at Form 1 row 1 column 2
NAV1 has
Form 1
localizer.
row 1 column 1
Localizer
Form
is
1
alive.
Waste button
Runway
Rest.
heading 36.
Lockheed Martin registered R3D registered Lockheed Martin registered
54,528 up. Left 20.
2943 PASL 2270 185 knots indicated Right master warning light on Right master warning light on Right master warning light off Right master warning light off
Glide slope is alive. NAV1 has localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 216.
2270
NAV1 has glide slope.
183 knots indicated
54,545 up.
Max 10
Right 156. 54,582 up.
PASL
Right 141. 54,579 up.
Right master warning light on.
Right
Right master warning light on.
125.
Left master
Gear
caution light
down.
off. Right master caution light off.
Flaps 20.
781 feet per minute. Flaps 20, 1161 feet per minute. Gear in motion, dot. Gear in motion, dot. Wind leveler off. Gear down, dot.
NAV1 has localizer.
Right master warning
Localizer
light
is
off.
alive.
Right master warning
Runway
light
heading
off.
216.
Flaps 20. 31, 14 feet.
54,341 up.
2457.
Right 66.
186 knots indicated. Form 101. RTE 191/2 PM 747 cockpit panels 01 747 cockpit panels. Speed control
54,520 up. Right 40.
140.
54,706 up.
Registered.
Right 23.
Folder view list. Lockheed Martin
Glide
Form
slope is
101
alive.
column 2 left master
NAV1
caution
has
light off.
glide
Form
slope.
1. Auto button. Shut down.
54,954 up. Right 3.
Secure flow button. Reset button. After takeoff.
55,121 up.
button.
Left 14.
2236. 1560. 107 knots indicated.
55,268 up.
Lockheed Martin.
Left
Lockheed Martin
31.
registered. Pre-par 3D registered P5. Flaps 20.
55,399 up.
Flaps
Left
25.
48.
2000 feet.
55,498 up.
157 knots indicated. Left master caution light on. Flaps 25. Right master.
55,549 up. Left
Folder view
73.
list. Lockheed Form 101 column 2 landing CHKLS.
55,581 up.
Lockheed Martin registered.
Left 77.
Flaps 30.
55,641 up.
Left master
Left
caution light
73.
off. Right master caution light off.
55,797 up.
Right master warning light on.
Left
Right master
62.
warning. Minus 3104 feet per minute.
Oh no.
56,058 up.
1321.
Left 43.
631. 141 knots indicated.
Sync rate.
Gear down.
56,288 up. Right 160.
Checklist complete.
Minus
Flight
1506 feet per minute.
prepared for landing.
Minus 1401 feet per minute.
56,406 up.
382 feet at
Left
1060
180.
ASL. Minus 1214 feet per minute.
56,504 up. Left
Fuel flow
158.
left parent. Pounds per hour minus 860 feet per minus 960 feet per minute.
56,577 up.
Minus 886.
Left 136.
126 knots indicated.
56,650 up. Left
Minus
113.
827 feet per minute. 119 knots indicated.
56,716 up. Left 90.
50.
Lockheed
ground.
Martin Regiment landing Form 101 column 2. Form 1.
119 knots. 118 knots. 115 knots. 110 knots. 102 knots. 95
Main
knots.
Michigan, United States. Eastern Standard.
Shore side.
89 knots. 85 knots.
Target recon.
78 knots. Glide slope is
Spoilers
alive.
deployed. Spoilers deployed.
NAV1 has
Spoilers armed.
localizer. Localizer is alive. Runway heading 36.
Ignore
NAV1
that.
has glide
On
slope.
TFM it's
Airborne.
33 knots
On
indicated.
ground.
we're on the
59
ground,
knots.
folks.
40 knots. 19 knots.
Destination airport. Please remain seated until all docking procedures are performed and cabin lights are switched on. On behalf of
Landing
the
CHKLS
crew,
button. Flight station.
Detroit.
Lockheed
The
Martin
local
Act
time
RTE 1
is
Lex Star Untitled Act Form 101. Lockheed Martin Act RTE 1 Lex Star Untitled Form 1 Lockheed
currently
Martin
about 27 degrees
FS Airlines.
Fahrenheit. You can now
Target
use
off.
your mobile devices.
Num lock on. Num lock
Please
on.
remain
Bottom FS
seated
Air.
until the aircraft
Bottom
has
FS
come to a
FS Airlines.
complete stop
Screen
and
route
seatbelt
700
sign
land.
is
And
turned
flight.
off. Remember to use caution when opening the overhead bins, as items may have been shifted during the flight. We thank you for flying with us.
As you probably noted by looking out the airplane, there's some precipitation, so you may want to have your jackets ready when you deboard the aircraft. Once again, thanks for flying, and we hope to see you on a future flight.
Bottom. Exit. 29 degrees. Bottom. Next. Land. End flight. Land. 777,226 feet. Budget colon. Cause. Location colon.
Okay, well that wasn't too bad. Let's
Landing
see.
rate colon minus 200.
Look at that landing
Landing
rate.
rate colon minus 292 feet per minute.
Minus 292 a minute.
10, number 1. Dash button.
I was
Carrot
worried
button.
there for a minute,
X button.
but
Exit button. End flight button.
that was just TFM being silly. We had a good landing.
Dash. Carrot button. X button. Exit button. Next button. FS Airlines. Dash button. Next button. FS Airlines. Flaps 0. Dash button. Next button. FS Airlines. Dash button. Exit button. Fly button. Flight information.
There we go.
Lockheed Martin registered pre-part.
Now we'll go to a gate.
Jump to gate. Airport code edit land. KDTW. Gates list. 11 semi. Park 9 semi name colon. Park 8 semi name colon. Park semi number colon. 8 semi type colon. Ramp line line medium semi unused colon. No 100s. Park 9 semi name colon. Park semi number colon. 9 semi type colon. Ramp line small semi unused. Park 36 semi name colon. Park semi number colon. 36 semi type colon. Fuel semi unused colon. No 161. Park 19 semi. Name colon. Park semi. Number colon. 19 semi. Type colon. Ramp line. Line large semi. Use colon. No 140.
Alright, we'll go to that. And we'll go back over to
Locky
the
Mark
server.
registered pre-park. Folder view list. Turtle Beach. Twitch chat. Team view. Team talk 5. App start cursor. Normal. Host manage the cooldown. The hangout dash team.
Yeah, because
Locky
it's
Mark
nothing
reg-
worse
Locky Mark
than, you know,
registered
holding
pre-park.
your
VD
phone
registered
up with
P5.
Ira, like, oh, you know, where's this room or whatever.
676
Like,
ASL.
Man, we had a good landing,
I'm
dude.
looking
Did
like
you
an
see
idiot.
it?
13 knots indicated.
No.
Oh, you
Thought
guys
we were
missed it?
talking. Yeah.
Yeah, that was a good landing.
Unpaused. Sound on.
Minus
Altimeter
218
colon.
a
10 11.
minute.
29.86
Take
inches.
that.
Dot.
Not bad, yeah.
Not bad at all.
0 knots indicated.
Better than Dale's. I don't know what Dale's was.
I don't even think he was in the runway though. I mean, he kind of.
Probably.
5 classic V. 5.6.
No, he wasn't on the runway. He just like lit it, putt dropped to the ground.
PACX simulator connection.
Yeah.
Column 5. PACX simulator. Yes button. Alt plus Y. PACX sim. No button.
He was approaching the dang runway, then the damn autopilot fucked up on him.
button.
Like, he was so close to landing, it wasn't even funny.
The hangout dash team. Star untitled dash notepad. The hangout dash team. Talk 5 quest. The hangout dash team.
Yeah.
It's all, but it's all part of learning the sim. But it blows my mind because he's been simming for a while. But
Yeah.
it's like,
How
well,
long has he been doing it for? Like,
as long as we have, couple years at least.
Well, at least two years at least now.
well, I know it's been like a long time for him. I know he said he was trying to do it at some point, but he just hasn't done it in a while. So maybe that's what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, maybe, yeah.
All right, I'll be back, guys.
Yep.
well, who knows? I mean, Ira is not like Ira used to be awesome. Like when the glasses were out, like there was this one thing we got. My brothers and I did a thing for Ira where we were on like a documentary where they had us do stuff like shopping and stuff. And it was pretty great. But I mean, Ira just has kind of fallen. Like I don't even.
I've been seeing a bit.
To buy it, like I don't find it useful. I mean, some other people they might find it useful, but to me it just doesn't feel that. Especially if there's no real way to use glasses except for if you have an Android phone. I mean, that's.
Well, I mean, you heard Ryan, talk about all the problems they have from an internal point of view earlier, right? Like, I don't think you were here.
I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, because I was trying to find your Twitter to DM you to tell you to come up here, but yeah, like he was talking about all the internal problems that Ira was having before he walked out on them.
Well, oh wow! Did he say anything that was interesting? Or?
Yeah, a lot of things which I can't remember now. Like a lot of specific things that like he talked about, like why they ended the glasses, like because basically they were in February of 2020. They were like 7 days from just killing Ira altogether. Like before they got funding, they would have had to file bankruptcy.
Wow, were they that bad? Holy shit!
Yeah, apparently, yeah. I'm like, wow.
And the thing is, I met like the CEO. I met Suman, and we talked a lot over the time, And
well, yeah. Now it's a different CEO. It's Troy Rubio or whatever his name is.
Yeah, now Suman is doing stuff with NFTs. He was trying to sell his NFTs.
No, Suman is doing stuff with AI now. It's an AI like company to keep your memories and stuff like that.
I don't even know how does that even work. Like, damn, that's a whole different like 180 switch or some shit like that. That's kind of weird, but
yeah.
I mean, it was really cool to meet him and stuff, but I didn't know Ira was that bad in 2020. But I guess it was, and I can kind of see why, because Ira is pretty expensive, and it's really, they're raising their prices in 2023, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's part of the reason why I feel like Braille is important, because I mean, it's better to save yourself an arm and a leg than pay for IRA instead of just like read Braille.
Yeah.
This is a sign right here or whatever else,
And Microsoft Soundscape is going away, so that's another tool in your toolbox going away.
I never used it, so I don't know what it's like.
It was kind of cool for like navigating unfamiliar areas and stuff.
I never used it because it required you to have data, and I didn't have a phone plan that.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I had good maps or what's it called?
Good maps, yeah.
Not good maps. It was
Nearby Explorer.
Nearby Explorer, yeah. That was I think one of the coolest GPS apps when it was around, and it was awesome.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I don't have anything right now that does offline maps, and I kind of need that, you know.
Yeah.
And I went to the NFB convention last year, or not last year. I think this year actually. Yeah, this year, and the Humanware was announcing all this shit about a new device, some kind of a new GPS device idea thing. It's got like fucking
Stellar Trek, I think it's called.
Yeah, it's got like OCR.
Humanware.
It's actually kind of a cool device, but it's like $1,000. It's like $1,000 or some shit like that. It's like what? Like $1,000?
$1,500, yeah.
$1,500 for a fucking DPS. I mean, come on now.
I mean, that's what you get with the Humanware and all the other, as Mike Calvo calls it, the blind ghetto companies.
It basically is blind ghetto companies. I mean,
yeah.
You know, for the most part, people who are blind aren't paying for them themselves. Let me tell you. I mean, I would call myself relatively wealthy comparatively to other college students, and yet I'm not gonna pay for a shit like that. Let me tell you.
Yeah. Well, especially compared to other blind college students, for that matter, like just starting out.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is I work 30 hours a week and I go to school at the same time, so it's a different story, you know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, just think you bought your own gaming computer with work funds.
Yeah, I did, but I got a damn good deal on it, though. It was only $800.
Wow. Yeah, I mean, if I go back to school, it's gonna be, you know, I'm gonna research it thoroughly, and like I got an associate's.
You're not gonna be like romping around campus and fucking drinking yourself to death or some shit like that. It's really like, you know, if you're 30 something now, you probably ain't gonna be doing that, but you know.
Yeah, I know. Well, I mean, I can't go to that, like to those type of colleges. I got to go to community college or something. They won't let me into like Harvard or some shit if I were able to try to get in. Like, it's too old.
Nah, dude,
you go to get a community college.
That's like, you know, but hey, if you can get at least like a bachelor's degree, that's what I'm looking to get. And,
yeah.
You know, that will help you get a good job, and you know, maybe you can go from there. But I mean,
job career.
But it's not easy though. I gotta tell you, like it's not that easy, but it's worth it. At least I think it's worth it. That's what my dad keeps telling me.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
El Canario.
Like, you know, I've been through college. I've been through the whole college scene, like the college thing, and it's different. I mean, like, everybody kind of pushed, you know. Well, I don't think they pushed me enough in like middle school and high school, to where in high school I was taking like all self-contained like resource classes. They don't have any of that shit in college. So when you get to college, like, it was a whole different experience for me, just because everything was faster. Like the classes were faster. Everything was just faster.
Milo Summer said, "I won't bother then."
You know, and it's.
And the thing
I don't even know why they don't have. Why do they even have those classes in high school? If they don't prepare you for college, they actually make it worse by giving you false hope.
They don't tell you. They, like in high school, I feel like they're I mean, and this is a good thing, I feel like, but you know, they're holding your hand in high school, but in college though, it's a whole different idea. You know, it's not.
App Start cursor.
You're not having a person there to advocate for you unless you ask for it, and you're not having a person there to help you get the right materials. You have to find that out yourself.
And then also, you you know, like all the professor's gonna do most of the time, they're gonna just lecture, hope you get the information, hope you take down the right notes, and then you just leave class for the most part.
Pretty much, yeah.
I mean, high school, they're like, oh, you know, the people would go around and like ask you questions and basically, oh, you got this note and this material. Oh, I'm gonna give you a hint or whatever. No, in college, like the professor's up there, he's gonna lecture. You better fucking get it, or you're responsible for, you know, getting the information somehow, and you know, hope that you stay caught up with the class. Like,
what I would recommend though is like go. I mean, I probably should do this more myself, but go to office hours, because office hours are the way to talk to your professor, and it's a good way for you to get to know them.
Yeah, I did. My office hours were usually like, you know, right after class. I would just go up to the teacher and, you know, ask my questions or whatever, and she would usually help me, because a lot of the times their office hours were like inconvenient. I wasn't at the college a lot of the time.
So you're on campus?
I went to community college, so I was.
Oh, okay.
I wish I went to college, like on campus, but like I didn't have any.
You know what you could do, Josh? There are plenty of good online colleges out there, and they are pretty accessible actually in terms of the
Yeah, I've taken some online class. Like my college has completely online degrees basically that I could also you could also do basically.
That might actually be the best idea, because not only is it cheaper, but it gets you the same degree.
Yeah. I'd probably do that, just because, like, you know, in community colleges, you don't have that campus experience where you got, you know, social events all around the college and, you know, dorms or whatever, all that shit. Like, all that shit, social partying aspect of, you don't have that shit in community college. People just leave, go to work, do their own shit. So, like, yeah, I mean, online is definitely better, I think, for somebody like me.
You know, especially if they're like using a platform like Canvas to do assignments.
Well, my school uses Blackboard, so.
Oh, that's a lot worse. Or I think it was when I used it, at least.
It's not now. I mean, like I remember like 10 years ago, it was really sucky, but now it's not too bad. I mean. Maybe they switched to Canvas. I don't know.
Yeah,
but
Canvas is like 100 times better. It's just so much better. You can even do your assignments on your phone and submit from your phone, which is awesome.
Yeah, Blackboard you can do that too, but the accessibility was questionable with the app.
Yeah,
the phone app.
Canvas is 100% accessible on all platforms.
Nice. I'm wondering. So is like Blackboard the competitor to Canvas, I'm guessing?
Yeah, I think they're the competitors or some shit.
Huh.
I don't know.
Shit, I mean, if this American Job Center can give me a free tuition waiver, you know, if I decided, you know, if they give me courses to take or something, that'd be awesome.
The Hangout dash Team Talk 5 Classic B. Star untitled the Hangout. Folder view list. Team Talk 5.
That's random. Like, it was like streamers just hearing us chat about random stuff.
I know, right?
It didn't go off, but I'm sure it wasn't like you guys were talking top secret. Anyway, guys, sorry about that. The streamer didn't close like it was supposed to. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll be back tomorrow. Flying to EGLL from Detroit.